You already know OG Talk Media, James Almonte.
Angel Sosa.
Let's do it. Alright, so it's crazy. I was just watching another tape, another video of Bet David. He was talking about the GDP is the same level it was like pre-depression. We haven't been this low since like the depression.
Yeah, nah, it's bad, man. It's definitely bad. They just increased the rate too, the interest rates, the feds. I mean, it's
like 4.5, like crazy. That's crazy to have interest rates that high.
Cause it's definitely going on, and a lot, and more people are feeling it more than others. They're about to get rid of welfare. They about to cut that off.
There's a lot of shit happening that's really hard to find. That you gotta really like find sources because they're not really public with this shit. Like it's all gonna hit one day. It's all gonna hit one day.
It's gonna be something you're gonna wake up and you're gonna be.
And
like,
the whole world is gonna be different.
Like damn, we caught up.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? But that's why I be telling people like you gotta kind of just like prepare for it. You know what I'm saying?
Now, I was online and I got into it with I was in the finance world with her. Like we were both advisors, and I was like, and I put in, buy a crypto wallet now.
Yeah.
And she was like, "Oh, my equity portfolio is already." I'm like, "Listen, that's different. Your equities are different. I'm talking about your liquid, the shit that's in the bank." And she started laughing, and I'm like. And then that report came out today that the GDP is pre-depression and all of that, and she's quiet on that one because I tagged her when I put that shit on.
Listen, I'm to the point, man, where I don't even like.
You're not even telling people no more.
Yeah, it's just like whatever, bro. Like,
nah, I still gotta warn as many people as possible.
It's crazy because I did it for like a whole 2 years.
Facts, I know.
I've been putting it out there. Yeah. But dude, it's like people just don't want to hear it, bro. Like they don't, you know what I mean? They don't want to they don't want to hear it from you.
Yo, people want to live in a fantasy world, bro. They don't want to live in the real world, and they think that we're like the ones that are in a fantasy world. They'd rather paint you as the crazy person because we accept facts. We accept facts. Like we accept facts. We see history. Shit has happened before. Because it happened before, it can happen again. Like
history repeats itself.
I mean,
so it's like when you talk to somebody and you tell them and you try to, you try to get them to think. People are stuck on their way of thinking, bro.
They are.
It's at that point where
it's a spell, bro.
So
it's a spell. Like if you want to get on that like kind of like esoteric spiritual shit, being dumb is a spell, bro. Seriously.
I just don't even deal with it no more. Now I'm just concentrating on making moves.
Yeah, now you gotta make your moves.
I just gotta make my moves, and that's it. I'm not worried about what these niggas want to believe, what they want to think. It's like, all right, keep going, keep doing what you're thinking.
Yeah,
I'll see who makes it to the finish line.
Right. I just feel for like, the older people and shit like that, you know what I mean? And like kids and shit, they don't know any better.
I had a good conversation with my father today. Obviously 3 hours we was on the phone.
Right. And your father's a G, like a gangster with it, so
and he was like
it's a different perspective.
He was like, I was talking to him and like he was on some more like, you explain that to me.
Yeah, he wants to know. He wants to, because he knows that shit could happen.
He fucking put the phone. He was like, hold on, don't say nothing. Hold on, let me go get the charger. My phone's about to die.
Yeah, so he was listening.
Yeah, he was on it. Then he was asking me like, yo, what do you think I should do? And I think when I started talking to him, and I started talking to him about interest and trust and putting money in this.
Yeah.
Then it was just like, yo, like this. This dude is. He's on the shit. Because he spoke to my brother. My brother told me like, yo, bro, this he's doing the shit and he's fucking doing good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, but I'm self-kept, bro. Like, I don't be, you know what I'm saying? I don't be talking. I don't be doing all kind of goofy shit.
Right.
You know what I mean? I posted that shit on Facebook because I want people to see it so I can start getting people to ask questions.
Right.
People I already got somebody I know from New York that hit me up. What's up, Frank?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He hit me like, yo, what's good, man? He got a business. So, boom, put him on. Like, yo, this is what you got to do. It's just like, yo, it's like, there's people that get it. And hold on to it and don't want to let nobody know.
Oh yeah, you know how it goes.
They want to get over. They don't want to be above the next nigga.
Well, you heard, it's what is it? Back when we was fucking used to think about it, it's be like 5% know the truth and shit. There's like 10% that know the truth but keep it to themselves. There's 5% that know the truth, and then there's like 85% that are just fucking dumb or whatever. And most of people are dumb, man. Most of people are dumb.
And I'm not like that. That just like I'm not a nigga that. Like if I could help somebody, I'll help you, bro. Like you know what I'm saying? Like I'm not.
But
like,
you gotta help yourself too, man.
No, definitely.
Yeah, you gotta help
definitely,
yourself.
Definitely, but it's like
Yeah.
I'm not a nigga that if I got some information and I could help the next nigga.
Yeah.
Yo, boom, this is what you gotta do, my nigga. Like I'm doing somebody's credit report right now. Credit report.
Right.
You know what I mean? And you know, obviously we're doing your
Yeah.
shit and for the business and all that shit. So it's like we gotta, when you seeing is believing.
Listen,
You know, I could tell you, yo, I could fix your shit and get you this and get you that, but if you don't see physical evidence,
Yeah.
then it's just word of mouth.
listen. The reason why they trying so hard to keep to push all this shit forward is because now, believe it or not, if you put your mind to it, you could be as free as like you could be more free now than ever before. As far as energy goes, you could be free. You could like not be like having stuck on the energy grid. You could be independent when it comes to that. Where you seen the shit with the CDs, the dude made he made a solar panel off of fucking CDs, dog.
Dope.
I mean, I'm not a technical person, but that shit look crazy.
Yeah,
that shit look like
because it's working off reflection.
right.
And the wires he was using is copper, so it's creating the heat.
That's why I sent it to you
Yeah.
because I know that you would like be able to speak to that shit a little bit more. It just to me it just looked like wow. So
No, it's. I mean, people like I think there's an awakening. You know what I'm saying? Like people are fucking finding ways to make it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, before it was kind of like, yo, I'll just go buy some shit and get it. But now people waking up. People are
Yeah.
like finding the ways to make something happen. You know what I mean?
right.
There's a lot of people. There's a lot of things I'm seeing on the internet, and even in people. I talk to people, and people just thinking different. A lot, but a lot of people still aren't awake yet. They still stuck on the past.
Listen, if you have an adaptable mind in this thing, if you have you can adapt. You're not, so programmed that you can only see things the way that you were taught how to do it.
Exactly.
You can make something happen for yourself right now. There's tons of opportunities right
Listen,
now.
there's nothing but money out there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you can only get it if you out there trying to get it.
Right.
If you're not out there trying to get it, then you're never gonna get it. The money's not gonna come to you. You gotta
It's a
get
fact.
it. You gotta
It's a
work to get
fact.
it. Once you get it, then it comes to you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's like you see people that are famous, they got mad money, and then sponsors just give them niggas mad shit for free.
Is that all right? We're gonna get into that dumb shit. Well, not dumb shit, but it's like once you get into position where like you are seen as good with it, people want to give you more of it, or you could take a little bit and turn a lot into it. People want to be like, hey.
Yeah.
Hey, you could. I saw you turn that 5,000 to 15,000. Here, take my 30, dog.
Yeah.
Take my 50, dog. See what you do with that.
Yeah, nah,
that's how it turned. That's what
how
happens,
it is, bro. And that's the thing. It's like it's a way of thinking. Like
Yep.
you gotta think differently, bro. Like I realized that shit. Like this year, bro.
Yeah.
Like last year I was on it. The year before that I was on it. But this year, bro, like I'm on fire, bro.
Facts. Yeah.
Like I'm on some like yo, I'm getting this shit. I'm doing this. I'm doing that.
Yeah.
And it's like I'm on some shit where it's like yo, show and prove.
You know what? I did the 31 days. I hit my shit. I did everything I did was hard. The 31st day of the month was like the hardest day, dog. Mad shit hit me at the same time. I was like, yo, but I still got everything done. I did everything I had to do in the morning. I did my routine. Hit all the checklists.
Yeah.
So now I started a different checklist, right? Because I got that one off. It's kind of similar, but I added some shit. Like one of the things I did was I put fucking with a Rubik's Cube. I want to master the Rubik's Cube. Like some silly shit.
That's funny.
Yeah.
I got one.
You got one?
No, I don't got one. I said I got that on my list.
Yeah.
I see my boy, his son,
Yeah.
be doing that shit, man. Nice.
Yeah.
Darwin, my boy Darwin.
Yeah.
Darwin, you know Darwin.
Yeah.
That nigga's son be doing that shit and does that shit, man, quick. Boom, boom,
Right.
boom, and gets it.
Yeah.
So there's a trick to it.
It's a pattern. You gotta fuck with it.
So that was one of the things. I'm like, yo, I'm gonna figure this shit out, bro. Because I remember when I had one when I was a kid, nigga, I was peeling the sticker off.
I used to cheat on that shit.
I was like, yo. But like that shit is that's the dope thing to know too. Is it makes you think different.
Exact. Anything that challenges your brain. Like I'm addicted to winning right now, bro. Seriously. Like I don't want nothing in the way that's gonna keep me from it,
We're
bro.
on the same time, bro. That's why we link.
For real.
You know what I'm saying? I was talking to Curly, but not too long ago. I was talking to Curly and shit, And I was telling him, I'm like, yo, man, I'm like, cause he's doing the channel, and he bought the wireless mics and all that shit.
Yeah.
So I told him, I'm like, yo, let me know when you're ready and shit. And I'll give you a quick breakdown of how to get this shit, so you could just take off running.
Right.
So he was like, nah, definitely. So some of the things, he had a couple of things he got to, that nigga's busy. He's doing a lot of shit, selling a lot of properties and all that stuff. So he was telling me, he was like, once I start, I'm going to let you know and shit, so we could link up. And also told him that I wanna invite him to the show. Curly's on his shit too, man. Curly's always on something.
Facts, yeah.
Curly's always fucking around. Curly's the only nigga that I know that's always had like a book about how to make money and out of this shit. And he's always like, he's a smart dude, you know what I'm saying?
He is smart. Curly's a smart dude.
So it's like when he called me and shit, I was just like, yo, boom. So we was talking. He was like, yo, I got somebody that wants you to fix his credit.
You know what's funny? I bumped into Curly, some random shit. He was at an art gallery.
Yeah.
Like I bumped into him. They was doing some art show because you know Renee. You know Renee?
I know who he is. Yeah. I know
Renee had had a couple of pieces, and Curly was over. Curly was there because I guess it was his office that was hosting the shit.
Yes.
So. And Curly would go back high school days.
Yeah.
But Curly was focused. I went up to give Curly that he barely even talked to me, dog. He was on his shit.
It's that hustle, bro.
Yeah, I get it. I get it. I feel no type of way. I understood.
Everybody's like on some, you know what I mean? Like on some, on niggas is like the horses with that shit on the side.
Yeah, with the blinders and shit.
Yeah, man. Everybody's on a race, man, trying to get to that back because everybody knows you feel it in the air, bro.
Right. Yeah.
You feel what's coming in the air, man. You gotta lock it in, like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, so that was like, so I seen that a lot. And I had hit him up about it. I'm like, yo, check but the dude that's selling 2 properties. He's trying to sell them together. So I'm just gonna look for another spot because I guess Deuce's not trying to just sell the lot.
You gotta go out there somewhere in the woods, but with a water source.
But this one I was gonna buy because it's already a parking lot.
Okay.
And it's across from the airport. There's like a fucking gym. There's the car the Hertz car rental and all these shit. Yeah. So I was like, yo, there was already like 20 cars in that shit. So I was like, if I get that shit, I'll lock that fence and be like, yo, I'll rent the parking lot $100 a month.
Yeah.
The $100 a month, I walk off with fucking $600 every month.
Yeah.
And I pay the mortgage with the rest.
Right. Yeah.
So, you know what I mean? And now I got some land. That's equity. That's an asset. You know what I mean? So that's why that was the game plan. But you know what I mean, the niggas trying to sell that shit with some bullshit, some building for $350,000. That shit is all fucked up inside.
Then you're gonna have to. Like, then you start fucking fixing a building.
Yeah. I'm good, man. Yeah. So I was like, nah, I'm all set with that. But nah, man, it's like, you know, a lot of the things that to accomplish a lot of the goals that you have, you got to just change your mindset, man.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like, man, you did it for 31 days. 31 days, that shit changes your way of thinking, your outlook.
Sure does.
You know what I mean? Like, everything that you do for 31 days makes it a habit.
You gotta be married to your goals, man. You gotta be focused on your goals, and like when it gets to the point where like the goals you start being able to visualize shit. That's when you know your mind is working right. When you could close your eyes and you could just see the shit happening and shit like that. That's when you know you're on the right track. Like if it's fuzzy still, or like you can't really like see it yet, you need to clean your shit out. You gotta
visualize having that shit already.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You gotta be like, if you look at, for example, like you be like, yo, I want a Lamborghini.
Right.
Boom. You gotta fucking put that shit in some shit where every day you bumping into that Lamborghini, seeing it every day.
Somehow, yeah.
And you're thinking, like, yo, once I get this car, I'm gonna put these rims on it and start thinking like, yo, I'm gonna have that.
Yeah.
You manifest, man. You're part of the universe. Everything you put out there, you get back. You know what I'm saying?
It's a fact. It's a fact.
But you gotta work on it. You gotta strive to do it. That's like I was watching a video, man. Which I'm like, I forgot to do it. I was gonna try it. This lady had an incense.
Yeah.
And she had it smoking, boom, and the shit was smoke was all crazy. And she just focused on it.
Oh, yeah, that works. The candle shit, yeah.
And I seen another dude that was at a beach, like a beach area. And the nigga had in a forest. And he had like leaves. And the nigga was just stood there and started looking and the leaves started moving.
Nigga's an airbender.
Because
and shit.
It's mind over matter.
Yeah,
bro.
No, it's all of that shit's coming, dog.
So
all of that shit
people are awakening their abilities, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, it's like, yo, dog, like, it's funny because I'm like, I dedicate, like, yo, I'm gonna fix my credit. Fuck that, I'm fixing my credit.
Yeah.
Boom, fixed it. I'm gonna fix this. I'm gonna get my business credit. Boom, got my business credit.
Yep.
I'm gonna do this. Boom, like everything falls into, but it's like I focus on it. Like I'm gonna concentrate on that.
The thing is though, like if you, some people, you know, everybody's going through different problems. I had different problems, just take the first step, my man. Take the first step towards how you're gonna solve that problem. Don't worry about how it's gonna get fixed. Just take the first step and watch it all happen. Just have good intention, like real intention about how you're gonna do it.
Have faith in what
have
you're
faith,
doing,
and it'll happen. It'll happen. You watch.
And you're gonna run into walls. You're gonna run into doors that people are gonna close on you. Like you're gonna have to sometimes. Like when I went there, sometimes I you know, the first time they removed something, I was like, word, yo, this thing works.
Yeah.
Then I tried another one, boom, and they was like, nah. They was like, boom, you got a thing. So then I was like, nah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna keep chiseling away.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like that meme they have where the dude is walking. There's one side, a guy's chipping at a wall, and there's some diamonds behind the wall, and then that dude's like tired. He gets tired. He walks away, and then the other guy on the other side fucking comes. A new guy comes, and here's the thing, boom, and he finds all the diamonds.
Yeah,
like
that.
All you had to do was keep hitting, and he was gonna get it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's how it is. Like it's sometimes like in this credit thing, when you fix your credit, these companies have 30 days to reply to you. Some companies have 45 days. So you look at it, you be like, damn, I gotta wait a month. It sounds like a lot, but if you don't do it, right, it's not gonna change.
No,
you're gonna a year's gonna go by, 2 years gonna go by, 3 years gonna go by, and you're still gonna be waiting to try to fix. You're gonna
procrastinating.
Be like, when you could have already attacked that.
And they're banking on ignorance.
Yeah.
They're banking on you not picking up a book, you not communicating, you not telling somebody, not running into somebody, not listening to us on this channel. They're banking on. That's what they're banking on for you to stay on that level.
Yeah, you gotta.
So knowledge is power, man. Pick up a book. You know what I'm saying? Get around people that are smart. Get around people that understand the law.
Too.
Yeah, get around people that are building and about something, man. Make your circle. Your circle defines you, really does, man. You're what is it? You are, as far as money goes.
As far as everything.
But as far as money goes, your income is gonna be closest to like whoever the 5 people that you deal with the most. Your income is gonna be right in the middle of those people. So if you're dealing with a millionaire, but if you're dealing with all broke people, 5 broke people, you're gonna be number 6. Right?
That's not a good equation.
Right?
You know what I mean? So it's like you gotta and this is a let me gather my thoughts. I don't want to be stuttering all through the show, you know what I mean?
Right.
So it's a simple thing. Like if you hang out with rich people, you're only gonna get ideas from people that think a certain way, which that's why it's influential. Like like friendships are influential. If that makes any sense. So if you hang out with a dude that just every day just wants to party, every day he wants to party, and you hang out with this nigga, and every day all you do is hang out with the nigga that all he want to do is party, then you're gonna be a party dude. If you hang out with a dude that all he does is scheme and fucking robs and do shit, you're gonna end up doing that because that energy is gonna transfer onto you because you're around this dude 24/7.
That's a fact.
And you can only be around a person that you see eye to eye with.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So if I'm with a nigga that's a thief, there's a good chance that I'm a thief or I'm gonna be a thief.
Yeah, I'm going down that path.
Exactly. So
yeah.
You gotta link with people that are doing better than you, or maybe not even better than you, but maybe a person that's thinking in a certain way.
Y'all gotta be going in the same direction.
Exactly.
Man.
You just gotta be thinking in the same wavelength.
Yeah.
If you're a dude that's thinking about making money and your boy's thinking about, you know, fucking racing cars and shit like that, and I'm gonna put this turbo and that's just gonna throw you off. He's gonna throw you off your course.
Facts,
you know what I'm saying?
man.
And it's not to diss anybody. You don't got to be complete enemies with that person. But if you have a vision and you have a goal and you're trying to reach that goal, hang out with niggas that are on that path.
Yeah.
That are on, maybe not the exact same path as you, but they're on a path to get something that they want.
Napoleon Hill calls it a mastermind group.
Yeah.
Form a mastermind group. Like this is a mastermind group, right? A business is a mastermind group. If you form a business, that's a mastermind group. You know what I'm saying? So like whatever it is you guys all all got minds, right? But because you guys are focused on one thing, that's a mastermind. So you guys are pulling from each other's talents, from each other's energy for that one goal. And the shit multiplies, you know what I'm saying? Like if you want to take it biblical, right? What is it? I don't know what verse it is, but it says one could put 1,000 a flight, two could put 10,000 a flight, three could put 100,000 a flight. Basically, you multiply your efforts. You multiply your efforts by being in a group. Is basically what that's getting to.
Yeah, no, and it's like everything, man. It's like everything. Like everything that's worth it comes with work, bro. Like nothing's gonna come easy. People, it's not gonna be a one day fix. It's not like people. I tell people all the time. I'm like, listen, it's gonna be something that's gonna take some time, but when it's done, you're gonna be like, damn, I'm glad I got it done.
Listen, in the world that we're going in, cash is gonna be obsolete. You gotta get your credit right. It's gonna be all off of credit. Like, it's all gonna be off of credit, and like the only fucking money that we're gonna have is like basically gonna be coming from the crypto world. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have stocks, but you're gonna have to convert that shit into some sort of a currency. Yep. We don't know what currency that's gonna be, but people are already using Ethereum. They're already using Bitcoin right now for transactions. So more than likely, people are gonna do that. The government's coming with their own crypto that they're gonna want to try to get everybody to use.
Yeah, they already have that U.S. dollar.
Yeah, I've seen that shit,
but that shit is
it's trash.
That's not gonna be worth anything. Once the U.S. dollar fucking plummets, it's not gonna be worth anything as well. And you wanna concentrate on doing these things now too, man, because you wanna be able to benefit off of the fact that you're getting funding from a different institution.
Right.
That's not your physical money. You want to invest. You want to buy, things that are things that hold their value. Gold, silver, stuff like that. You want to invest into something that holds its value, and hold on to these things.
You want real estate.
You definitely want real estate.
You want real estate.
Real estate, land.
You want land.
Any kind of real estate, land. Stuff like that. Stuff that holds that's gonna hold value. You know what I mean? Like, that's the time. That's the age that we're coming to. Like, we're gonna go through a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like, even if you look at like during the Holocaust.
Yeah.
The people that were Jewish that were put in high positions were people that had money. Like, if you look at Schindler's List.
Yeah.
Schindler's List was a Jew.
Yeah.
But he worked with the Germans, and he hired people and saved a lot of people's lives from being taken to the gas chambers because he was a person of power.
He was in a position. He
knew how to make money.
Yeah, he was in position.
So it's the same thing like the what's that Rothstein in Casino.
Yep.
The mob was like, yo, this guy's a Jew. He knows how to fuck with money. He knows how to play the racket, how to get us money. So we're gonna protect him. They ended up killing Joe Pesci.
Even though he was the mob to protect him. That's crazy. Think about that.
That's the money, man.
Yeah.
So you got to start thinking, like, yo, what is your purpose? Or like, how can you be useful? Knowing finances, it's like, boom, it's like a whole different level of the things you could do. I mean, it's endless. Like, I can make a whole series of videos on just finances.
You got to get insurance. Listen, insurance, life insurance is economic warfare.
Mm-hmm.
Think about it. If we was all insured as a population, I'm talking about the minorities. Like,
nobody get killed.
They'll never kill us, bro.
The insurance companies will make sure niggas don't die.
If you mean like if they kill us, my kids are gonna be millionaires. Nah, we can't have that.
Nah, they gotta pay. They gotta pay up.
Nah, so that's why get insurance, get life insurance.
It's a real reality, man. What the times that are coming is gonna be real, and it's time for people to like wake up and stop I know it's hard sometimes because there's a lot of distractions. We worried about this, we worried about that, we worried about this, and this, and boom, and my boy's calling you, we're gonna go hang out, and let's go to the hookah lounge and let's do this, and what happens is every day that you get distracted, you're farther away from reaching that goal.
It's a fact. Don't waste any time, man.
You know
Time
what I'm
is the one resource. It's more valuable than the land.
That's the most valuable
It's
commodity.
it's more valuable than the land. It's more valuable than the gold. It's more valuable than all of that shit. Is time, because you can't get time back.
You can't buy it. No matter how rich you are, you can't buy that. It's the most valuable commodity.
Yep. So
You know what I mean? So that's something to keep in mind. You know what I'm saying? Like, keep in mind, always think about, yo, how can I make this move? And don't be afraid to, sometimes people don't have the money to make the move by themselves. Look for other people that are on the same page, and yo, listen, let's invest in this and let's make this happen. You know what I'm saying?
Listen,
It's
somebody's
easier.
energy, man. Sometimes somebody can invest their energy, man, and that shit should count for something.
Yep.
No big eyes and no little U's,
Exactly.
man. Sometimes maybe I got the bread, but this person has the know-how.
Yeah, that's another
Work
thing. Yeah.
work together.
You can
know
have
what I'm
you can have a friend that knows how to do plumbing, that knows how to do sheetrock,
Yeah.
and you just buy a house and boom, and now boom, I'm gonna hire my boy to do this. So now your boy's eating off of that. Now the money be like, yo, listen, hold on to that bread. With the next flip, hop in with
Yeah.
it. Hop in with us.
I had to remember Annie Tomorrow ass nigga.
Yeah.
That dude, I fucking ended up blocking his ass, bro.
nah.
He's gonna see this video.
Yeah,
Fuck,
nah,
nigga, piss me off, bro.
Nah, man. Sometimes and it's not to be like I'm not I don't want to like diss nobody or nothing like that. But
Sometimes niggas need to be dissed, bro.
Sometimes
Fuck
them
that.
niggas ain't ready. Like sometimes people
Yeah,
ain't ready
they
to.
just not ready.
They're not ready to make
That's a
that
fact.
decision. Like for years, I wasn't ready.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'll be the first to admit it. I wasn't ready for years.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I was fucking around into doing all kind of dumb shit.
Yeah.
Not worried about anything.
Listen, I thought I was ready, but I wasn't ready.
Yeah.
I thought I was ready, but I really wasn't. You're not really ready, honestly, until you want that more than anything else. Until you want to win, like in the right way, not win to the point where you hurt people doing it,
Yeah,
but
nah.
you want to get to your
You can do
goal.
that shit legally, man.
Yeah, your goal is your primary focus. That's like your like what's in your heart becomes the thing that you prioritize over everything else. You're not really ready until you reach that point.
That's a fact. It's and it's something that you like, dude. I lay down in bed and I'm on YouTube and I'm like researching shit. I write down shit on a notebook.
Yeah.
Like I write down how my plan of attack, how I plan on making something happen.
Like I look at every interaction as a way to like get close. Random interactions. I talk to a person. Like I talked to this dude. I was eating breakfast, and he was a Marine. He had the jacket on, and I'm like, yo. Hit him up. I'm like, yo, Semper Fi. Like, Semper Fi, we started talking. We started chopping up. Blah, blah, blah. He was like, listen, by the end of the conversation, he was like, listen, I work for this construction company. I don't need a job. But because of the conversation, he was like, listen, talk to this person right here. If you need a work, blah, 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 blah. Talk to them. Tell them that so-and-so sent you. You got that.
Yeah, networking, man.
Like that, bro.
Listen,
like that.
Listen, no, everybody. The people the people that you go across in life, like if you a dude that just be mean mugging people, like you closing your own doors, man.
Facts.
Like, yo, be a friendly dude, be social. Like, hey, how's it going, man? Nah,
Yep.
chilling, man, doing good, man. How you doing? Everything good? Boom. That person you talking to, you don't know what door that dude could open for you, or maybe you don't even know. Like sometimes you listen, it's crazy, man. But like I'm a big believer of that shit. Like, and I'm very antisocial. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like talking to strangers. But I realized that talking sometimes is beneficial because
You have to talk,
when you
yeah.
talk to people, and especially when you talk to a person, you can kind of get a feel of where what level their head is at.
If you got any real goals, you gotta like network.
Now I talk to people, you know what I mean? But
You gotta network.
Like before, I used to be like, yo, I don't want to talk to nobody. I don't know what niggas be into or what they thinking or boom. But it's like you're never gonna know until you talk to somebody,
Yeah.
and that person could have that answer that you need to move past a certain part of
Right.
your plight. Like you might be stuck. Like damn,
Yeah.
I gotta figure out how to figure boom, and that person might know how to get past that.
It's a fact.
But if you don't talk to them, then you're just gonna let that man go by.
It's a fact. Like to me, every day is an opportunity. I'd be like, yo, today might be the day that somebody says, you know what, I'm gonna give you $500,000. Today might be the day I'm gonna give you James. You know what? Here, blah blah.
Yeah.
I be thinking like that. I don't. I don't put nothing out of the question in the universe anymore, bro.
That's very valid. I mean, like you could talk. some information is worth more than gold, bro.
It's a fact. Yeah, it's true.
You can have a person that bump into a person that the dude might have all kind of like I go to the bank and I talk to people. Hey, boom, man, what's going on, man? Not much, man. Boom, and I'm like, yeah, man. And then we start talking about some shit, and whatever reason it ends up being into something, and be like, yo, man, listen, take my card.
Yeah.
Boom. Oh shit. Boom. Now I got this dude. Yo, what do you do? Oh, I do this.
Right.
Boom. Yo, I was looking for somebody that boom. Yo, I'm gonna be calling you up. Boom. Now you just made a network, bro.
Yeah.
And that could be a person. Let's say you go into a bank and you talk to a dude that you don't even know from a hole in the wall. That dude could be a contractor.
Right.
And I'm like, it's crazy that I bumped into you, man. I've been looking for a contractor because I'm in the process of buying homes to fix and flip. Boom, I'm gonna be needing you. Boom, now hit me up. Boom, now I got a contractor.
Right.
That if had I not talked to this dude, I wouldn't have had that. You think what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like everything. Sometimes the universe throws things at you to see if you bite.
Yeah, it's a fact. It's
You know what I'm
a
saying?
fact.
And you might walk by it and be like, nah, that nigga don't got nothing for me. That nigga ain't on the same time as me.
You might block your blessing being like that.
And you can't even go by how niggas look no more.
You can't.
You got niggas that baseball hats, sneakers, fucking joggers, and them niggas is making $1 million moves.
It's a fact. It's a fact.
You see a nigga in a Prius. Whoa, hop out of Prius with some fucking sneakers and think you think nigga's a little rap nigga. This nigga's fucking making power moves.
Got real estate all over the place
You
doing
can't
shit.
sleep or nothing. The game has changed. Niggas ain't in suit and ties no more.
Cause it's not. Cause people figured out that it's not about impressing anybody anymore. Matter of fact, you want to be low key. Cause to be honest, like you too flashy. That all that's gonna do is put attention from the harvest, from the thirsty people, from the people that the only way that they can get is by hurting somebody else.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
It's a
You don't want to be a target.
It's a time, man, to leave all that tough shit, man, and fucking learn to network, man. Build with people, bro. Build with people and support people that you know, man. Support people that you know. If your boys fucking got a business, go spend some money in that shit, man. Instead of spending that shit on some other shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Support people, man. Niggas be like. People like niggas be on competition, like hidden competition with niggas, like they don't want to see the next nigga.
It be crabs, be. Listen, there's no you only compete with the person in the mirror, man. That's the competition.
Listen, I be telling niggas all the time. I'm like, yo,
competition.
listen, I'm a person that I figure some shit out. It doesn't hurt me to like, yo, listen, you could do this and get this and do this paper and get this. Like, there's no like. I don't be thinking about like, damn, this nigga's gonna get better than me or he's gonna pass me and shit. If anything, bro, that's good. I just helped you fucking move forward, bro.
I liked how what Cam used to do with Dame. Like anytime he got a deal that was like $1 million or better, he would give him 5%. He would give Dame 5%. No contract. That's just off a handshake. That's just off of the relationship because Dame put him on. Know what I mean?
Listen,
that's official shit, bro.
That's a dude I love when Dame talks. His way of thinking is his shit is sharp.
Yeah.
Like he's like, yo, I'm a businessman. He's like, boom. He was like, it's like when you go on the block. Niggas give you some shit on the arm. Like, yo, here, boom. That's not, you don't work for that, man. He gave you some shit on the arm. Now you sold it. You quit. Now you come back and you pay and you buy your own shit.
Now you on. You on, yeah.
But you was never a worker. You was a boss off the gate.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You paid this shit off. It was on the strength on the arm, but you owed that. You paid it. Now you on your feet.
Now you good.
This is thinking like a boss. He's like, I can't fathom the fact that I gotta be like, yo, I need a day off. And that's valid.
It is valid.
That's the way I think, bro. Yo, I was talking to my father today, right?
Yeah.
And we was talking, and he's gonna be 72 years old. So we was talking, and he's like, yo, I want to sell all my property because I want to leave the yard because he got a big ass house and he's by himself out there.
Yeah.
So he's like, I want to sell this shit and go to the United States because my granddaughters are there, all of you guys are there. You know what I'm saying? Like I need family. I'm fucking alone out here. So I said, yo, that's valid. You know what I'm saying? Let's get rid of that shit, sell that shit, and come down here. And we can fucking go from there, right? So I'm telling him, and we talking, and while we was talking, we mentioned we was talking about how sometimes you put in all your time into something, and so I was telling him, I'm like, you know, sometimes we fucking make a future thinking that our kids are gonna want to
be a part of it. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And unfortunately, none of us fucking follow that path. You know what I'm saying? We all kind of have that entrepreneurship thinking, like, yo,
I'm gonna get it on my own shit. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Which is good. You know what I'm saying? It's not a bad thing, but I see where he was coming from with it, and he's still on that, like, yo, when I want to leave something when I pass, so that you guys have something, because if not, then all my effort went in vain.
Right.
All the shit I did, then it was in vain.
Yeah.
So I understood that, and I said, yo, you know, that I get that. You know what I'm saying? But like, I think all of us are on the same wavelength. We all we trying to leave a mark. So I was telling him, like, you know, I was talking to him about opening a trust and the thing and all this, and he was like, well, because he didn't know about none of that shit. So I broke it down to him, explained to him the benefits of it, you know, how all that shit works. But all this, I'm saying it to say this. We was talking about when he sells the shit, so we could all go take a trip to Florida and look for shit to invest in and buy, and where he could buy, where he could live. So I told him, I'm like, yo, it felt great saying, I said, listen, whenever you ready, bro.
Yeah.
I got miles, I got a fucking thing, and I got the time. We can go whenever you want to go. We could leave and go. He said, but what about the job? I said, listen, don't worry about that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Whenever we gotta leave, we leave.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I got passport if we want to fly. If we're gonna fly there, I got fucking. I got the travel. If I gotta travel, we could travel.
You can make it happen.
So I'm like, whenever you're ready, just find out whenever, you know, whenever my brother is ready, because my brother could go whenever he wants to.
Yeah.
So I told him, once you sell that shit, then we just figure out what day we're gonna go, and we go.
Yeah.
So we was talking, and it felt good. You know what I'm saying? Just knowing that I don't be like, yo, I'm not fucking dependent on nothing. Like, I could fucking just take off.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that the ability to do that is big. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like revitalizing. Like, just knowing that, yo, I'm not stuck. Like, I don't have to be stuck. You know what I'm saying? There's people that, work a factory job, and it's like, yo, I gotta fucking be here, and I gotta fucking do this shit.
All that shit is gone, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Factory jobs. People gonna be, listen, if you're not on it, if you don't got a skill going forward, like, I don't know what to tell you, man. It's gonna be tough for you.
They just look at fucking Google, man. Google laid off a whole bunch of motherfuckers.
You gotta have a skill, bro. I'm telling you, if you don't have a skill going forward, it's gonna be a wrap for you.
And even if you don't got a skill, man, then I mean, I suggest definitely that you fucking focus on getting your credit repaired and open up a business, something that you could make money off. You know what I mean? Open up a business that you got to open up a business that can't be performed by artificial intelligence, pretty much.
Exactly.
Because that's what you're gonna be competing against.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then now we're in the age of digital marketing, e-market, all that shit where everything is digital. You know what I mean? Everything is through the computer.
Yep.
So you want to learn how to do some e-marketing. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta be able to manipulate this shit. Like, listen, Google is free, man. Seriously, 10 minutes a day in whatever fucking direction you want to go will go a long way in a month.
And YouTube, man. YouTube right now, while information is still available, go out there and absorb it.
Like learning copywriting. Copywriting is a good skill to have. Mm-hmm. Copywriting, learning how to fucking like write shit in a way that grabs attention. That's important, man. That's an ill skill.
The pictures and for the storybook that I.
Oh yeah, you got pictures for it too. You really gonna do that book?
Yeah, why not, man? You know why? I'm looking at it as like, yo, I'll throw it there. If somebody buys it, boom, that's money.
That's extra money because it prints.
It's an ebook.
Yeah.
So niggas will download it to their Kindle or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna just throw that shit. It's called Dennis, the little boy that was scared of the dark.
Hilarious.
You know what I'm saying? So boom, I'm throw that shit out, boom, make some money off of that shit. Why not? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not like,
you need to do a book called Pepito.
Pepito. Pepito el jodón.
Remember that shit?
Robertico. Remember Robertico? La aventura de Robertico. Listen, man, it's funny, man. It's like like bro, like this year, man. I don't know, man. It's like I woke up fucking like my eyes are bright, bro. Like I see everything. I'm fucking reaching for everything, nigga. Yo, I need
Gotta
that.
get
bro.
it.
You know what I'm saying? It's like I told my
Gotta get
girl.
it.
I told my girl too. I'm like, yo, listen. I'm like, I don't know, sparked, but like my brain is like.
I'm on it. Listen, man. I know it's controversial. It was not really controversial, but since flipping over to Islam, and the reason why I did it, a large part is basically everybody that I look up to that's famous is Muslim. Like Mike Tyson, Muhammad Ali, the Tates, like they all I noticed this trend. Like these guys are all Muslim, and I started getting to the prayers, yo, and it really strengthens you, bro. That discipline of like if you're like I'm home a lot, so I'm able to do it like get it 5 times a day every once in a while. Can't do it every day. If I'm on the road, you know, I just whatever like listen to a Naseem or whatever, and a Nasheed or whatever. But hitting that prayer and listen to the Quran being recited and reading the Quran in the morning and praying and doing all of that really strengthens you, gives you the discipline. Like, I was a Christian for a long time, bro. I was a Christian for a long time, 20 years. I was like 23. I was a deacon in the church. I read the Bible, did all of this stuff. But when I moved over, when I reverted over, it like did something to where like all the bullshit it just fell off, bro. Like it was easy to shake it off. It was easy it became easy for me to shake off weed. Like it was easy. Like before then it was hard. But
it's crazy what you're saying. It's funny because like I watch it. You know what I'm saying? I watch a lot of people, and a lot of people that I watch are Muslims as well. And Khabib.
Yeah, look how disciplined those guys
how
are,
he
bro.
went to Mike Tyson's show and checked Mike Tyson.
He checked
Like, and them dudes is all like that. Like they're like very straightforward. Like yo, like why you fucking up on? Why you doing this shit?
Yeah.
Like they check you, and that means a lot because it's a faith that's unshakable.
It's real, dog. It's real. It's like legit. Like where else do you see men that are like have that much character? You see a lot of them like that are like. They don't play, that they like on they on their thing. Yeah, they on their thing. You know what I'm saying? They don't smoke. They don't drink. They just.
And this is real Muslims. There's a lot of niggas that say
it, but they're not really on it.
Don't live it.
Yeah, it's true.
They don't really practice that.
Yeah, like you can't really be a real Muslim if you're drinking. If you drink, like
because that opens the door for jinns.
Yeah, it does. It does. It basically what I mean, because I listened to Mufti Menk. He's like a Muslim kind of a preacher, and he broke it down. He was like, basically Allah wants us clean because He doesn't want anything messing with you. Like we're His greatest creation, so He wants us
your vessel.
He wants us in our purest form. For us to be able to for Him to be able to use us. So if you're taking alcohol and any kind of substance all the time, you can't really it's hard. Like you can't be used to the fullest potential.
Yeah, nah, it's definitely the dudes that are really into it are them dudes like they don't bend.
No, not at all.
And them dudes don't fuck around. Like
and look at how they take it. Look, like Khabib's a great example. And look at and you see two of them. His proteges killing shit right now too. No, but look, they come in, they strong, they train like crazy.
They're disciplined.
Facts.
Like they're very disciplined, and they're on their deen.
Yeah, they on their deen.
They don't fuck around, man. They don't take no shortcuts. They don't want to hear no bullshit. They don't fuck around with nothing that's not looked as being correct under the Quran. You know what I'm saying? Like they'll fucking all that gay shit, all that shit don't fly.
Nah, it's not gonna fly. It's not gonna fly at all.
It's definitely I think one of the, and it's only, I think the only religion that hasn't joined that fucking one religion shit.
And I was talking about, and that's why, like, we're always at war with those countries, because they don't bend, they don't fold, they stick to their principles, they hold on to that, and that's something that gets in the way of the plans, because the plan is total decadence, right? Because if everybody's in a slumber where they're drinking and they're smoking all the time, they're easier to manipulate. They're dumbed down and they're easier to manipulate. But if you got a population that doesn't do any of that shit, like Kuwait, you can't have alcohol.
Yeah.
You can't drink over there,
Yeah,
right?
don't fuck around.
You can't do that at all. Saudi Arabia, you can't drink at all. You know what I'm saying? No alcohol anywhere. I'm sure there's alcohol somewhere, but it's like super hard to get over there. You know what I'm saying? So if you have a population that's hard to manipulate because of that, you know, it gets in the way. It's not convenience for those that are in power, for those that seek to basically create these 15-minute cities. And so they can have the rest of the rest of the land for themselves. They can do whatever they want with the rest of the resources. They want us in these little pockets where we don't freaking move, and they just have free reign of the rest of the land. And that's not right, man. That's not what God intended for us.
Niggas like veal.
Yeah, basically.
You know what I'm saying? And for those that don't know what veal is, what they do is they grab a baby cow and they create a cage where they keep these baby cows in, and these cows are like pretty much you can't move. They're just in a box that restricts their movement. So what happens is when they kill these animals, their skin, their meat is very tender because they didn't get to produce any muscles.
Right.
That's what veal is. It's kind of cruel the way that goes. I've never eaten it, but I know what it looks like. You know what I'm saying? But very cruel the way these animals that meat is created.
I mean, KFC. You heard about KFC, right? It's not real chickens.
Oh, I knew something was wrong with that
KFC. Like if they like from my understanding, KFC. If you go to like where the quote they don't have beaks, they don't have claws, they don't have feathers. They don't they're just like genetically meat is like genetic and like meat and shit. It's just like some wild shit.
Listen, my girls is going through some shit right now because I be sending her videos and shit, and she's like, yo, I don't even know what to eat now. Like, everything's fucking tainted.
It is.
Yo, listen, they got the fucking the meat glue.
Ugh.
So they grab all this meat. The shit is in the supermarkets. They grab the shit the meat that's like all fucking old, that's turning black. And they fucking absorb it and they put it in blood overnight so that the blood could absorb the blood so it could get red again. Then if it's bad meat that they cut, boom, they cut it mad little pieces. Yeah. They put a powder and they mix the powder into the thing, and then they wrap it up in a saran wrap and they put it in the freezer. When that shit comes out of the freezer, it's like a steak, and then they cut it, boom, and you make like filet steaks.
Wow,
bro, it's the craziest shit.
That's what they want us to eat.
So it's like, you know,
crazy.
It's bugged out, man. Like you look at the shit that's going on in with the food in this country, it's just bugged the fuck out. The water that they say that's fucking pH'd, you know, that's alkaline. It's not even alkaline.
Well, there's estrogen in the water.
Yeah, because estrogen in the bottle, the PDA is the same shit as estrogen. It gives you fucking tits and shit, man.
Well, because you got pregnant women, right? Pregnant women pee and shit. That shit gets circulated back in the water. So we're drinking a whole bunch of fucking estrogen.
There's a lot of shit going on, man.
Yeah.
It's like you gotta fucking buy a good filter. That's another thing. We was looking at buying a filter, like a good fucking filter with ionize the water, the pH balance, all of that shit.
All of that.
You know what I'm saying? That's another thing too. We was looking into so I was looking into this gentleman that cured cancer by simply fasting.
I believe it.
They fast, and what happens is, because when you fast,
you starve the cells.
Start eating the bad cells. Yeah, so what you do is, when you fast, let's say there was a guy that had fucking stage 3 or stage 4 when you're about to die. Yeah. Of cancer. And that nigga fucking, that was like he was like, yo, I'm just gonna try this shit. Boom, they fasted. When they went, they fucking, the tumor fucking got really small. The guy said, I don't know what you're doing, but keep doing it, because, you know, you got out of that stage. Yeah. You're in the early stages. So the dude ended up eliminated that shit.
I believe it.
So it's funny because I bought these pills that's for colon to clean your colon. Right. I got a pill organizer, right? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. And I got like black seed oil, sea moss, fucking vitamin C, vitamin D3, fucking flaxseed oil. I got a whole bunch of pills in the shit. And I drink this shit every day. But I fucked up and I forgot that I put these shits in the fucking pill thing. Now, these pills, you're not supposed to take it if you're gonna go out and do things. Bro, that shit had me. Yo, dude. I drank these shits, dog.
Yeah.
Listen, bro. That shit had me, bro. My butthole was hurting and shit. I was like, yo, what the fuck is going on and shit? So I look at the bottles. I'm like, yo, I went and opened the bottle. I'm like, and I remember that I had opened, and I seen it open. I'm like, fuck, I put these shits in these fucking things. Nigga, that shit had me on some wild shit. I was wild for the night, bro. I was like, yo. I didn't even want to eat nothing.
Nigga, like, nah, this shit you eat, it's a be a problem for everybody.
Yeah, it was crazy, bro. I was like, so now I got these shits in the pill, and they look like some other pills that I got in there. So I'm like, I'm gonna have to drink these pills one every month.
Speaking of pills, so there was a episode that happened. I don't want to say nothing, but there's a situation that you got to be careful with doctors misdiagnosing percentages and shit like that. Make sure that you're taking, because there was a situation where, like, I know somebody, I don't want to say too much, but I know this person that the doctor basically the prescription they doubled it up on them, right? And so this person wasn't even taking that pill, but it looks like a regular like another pill that they have, like a calcium pill. Yeah. So they took this pill by mistake, thinking it was the calcium pill, but it was the percentage that they gave them was double what they were supposed to get anyway. So this person was in and out of the fucking ER for like a week. Like, nobody knew what the fuck was going on with them. Blah 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 blah, all for shit like that. Now, like, you gotta be careful.
That, and you gotta also be careful too. Like, when you on drugs like that, drugs, I mean pharmaceutical drugs. Like, if you're on pharmaceutical drugs and you're taking it a certain amount, you gotta ease off of it.
Yeah.
Like, if you just cold turkey, like, I'm not taking it no more, that's not good.
Right.
So that's another thing that people need to take into consideration. Whenever you into some shit like that, you gotta ease off out of it. Yeah. You see a lot of people fuck up their whole shit, all kind of issues, because you don't ease out of it.
And the thing is with these the medical thing, they always want people to go to these appointments by themselves. So you have elderly people, or they don't even understand. They don't have that's not even their first language sometimes, and they tell them all this shit. They give them these fucking drugs. They just taking them, or they'll have a kids. I remember I went with my son, and the doctor was really trying to get me to get out of the fucking room. I wasn't having it, my nigga. I was not having it. I was like, hell, I'm not letting you talk to my son by himself. You are out of your mind. You are out of your mind, my man.
Listen, it's nuts, man. It's crazy. Like, and a lot of, that's another thing. There's pills that are meant for you to cut in half.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta cut them in half. You gotta know what the fuck you're taking. And it's always good to research your shit too. Like, look up the name of the medicine and what it does and the side effects.
Listen, you can't put your life in
your hands of somebody else.
Yeah, at the end of the day, you gotta know your own body and be your own primary doctor. What you say has to be number one over any doctor, whatever doctor recommendation, whatever. At the end of the day, it's your body, so you have to be your primary.
That's a fact,
man.
And there's a lot of things, man, that you gotta kind of be always be alert. You know what I'm saying? If you got a doctor that's constantly just trying to prescribe you some shit and not giving you correct answers to what's going on, and you go to this doctor, they give you shit and you're still taking it, and then you go back and the nigga gives you a different medicine and it's not working, then maybe it's time to switch doctors, man. My man's just fucking, you're a guinea pig.
Yeah, honestly, I think doctors make too much money. Controversial. Yeah, I think they make too much money. I don't think you should be a doctor for the money. I think you should be paid well.
I think they already make enough money from pharmaceuticals.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I think you guys should be they should be compensated well, but I don't think you should be making like nowhere near like $250,000 should be the cap for a doctor, bro.
That's too much. Right?
Yeah, and that's on the high end. I'm talking about like the top doctors making that.
Niggas be straight fucking giving you, prescribing everything under the sun.
Yo, some doctors be making in the millions, the plastic surgeons especially be in the millions with their money, bro.
It's like the mechanic, right? You go to a mechanic, you get your car, you take your car to this dude, and you fucking get something fixed, and then that next week something else is broken. Then you take it to get fixed, and then the next week something else is broken, bro. You gotta get another mechanic, my nigga.
It's a fact.
You know what I'm saying?
That dude's fucking you up, bro.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, I would have been like, yo, my man, why don't you check all the shit that's wrong with this car and tell me?
He'll
like,
be raping you,
you know what I'm saying? There's
raping you,
niggas that'll fix
raping
something and fuck
you.
something else up to have you come back again.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So these are things that you got to take into consideration. Like, yo, be smart, man. Be smart about the people you fucking take advice to, the people you interact with, the people you do business with, everything. You got to be aware of everything, man.
It's a fact.
All this comes down to you researching the people you fucking with, the people you making moves with, the people you making business with, everything. You got to research everything, man. Be on top of your square.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like that's like what we was talking when I told him, like, yo, man, if you hitting the dude up, like, yo, we got a business proposition and I'm hitting you up constantly, my nigga, and you fucking curbing me, bro, I gotta move on, bro. I can't be, you know, you're not ready, my nigga. You know what I'm saying?
It's a fact. I ended up blocking that dude.
Yeah.
Come back when you're ready, dog.
What happens is sometimes these are signs, and there's a thing. There's people that don't know how to say no, bro.
Yeah, and I told him that too. I was like, listen, you should have just told me that you can't do that. You don't want to fuck with it, man. And I wouldn't be on you like this,
like,
bro.
I think that's crucial, bro. Like, I think that's a crucial thing.
You gotta be able to say no. Like, say no, bro.
Like when you told me about the solar panel thing, what I told you.
Yeah, you told me no right away. Now I ain't fucking with no roofs, bro.
Yeah,
and it's straight.
And it's like, I know my limitations. Yeah. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna fucking sell you a dream and shit. Yeah. Be a dream merchant. Be like, nah, yeah, let's do it. And then be you niggas calling me
that's
like, yo,
the
I got
worst,
a job.
bro. That's
I got
the
a
worst.
job for you.
Because I will line some shit up.
Yeah, and then it's like,
boom.
Then
then I'm looking crazy.
Yeah.
I'm
bro. Like you a man, bro. Like you know what your capabilities are. Don't let a nigga run off a bridge thinking you got him. Like,
yeah. Speaking of which, Mango Independent Energy Corps coming up soon. LLC up. So we good. Nice. We gonna be in there.
Niggas already like, yo, this is what it is.
We in there.
Definitely, man. You gotta fucking, you know, like, it's funny, man. I was telling to my father, man, today for 3 hours.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, pa, listen, I'm like, you know, my father, you know, this is a father thing, you know. Fathers always look at their kids as young.
Yeah, always.
Like, you're
always the same age, no matter how old you are. You always fucking a little kid.
Them, they're like,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what you talking about? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And my father got, you know, he's been in the business. He's had a business. He's got properties. You know, like he's been in the dirt. You know, he put his hand in the dirt. So when you talk to him, he knows if what you coming at him with is solid or some bullshit.
Yeah.
So today's conversation was ill because, like, that nigga was on some more, like,
he was listening today.
Yeah, like he got comfortable, sat back, and was like, "Hold on, let me get the charger." So, and when I talked to him, I said, this is what you should do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You have the money, you have the means for it. Yeah. I suggest you do this, and this is something that you could fucking make money off, and you could fucking, not be a slave to it, because you want to retire, you want to enjoy the work you put in. And I realized for once, this is probably the only conversation I had with my father where that nigga was actually like, yo, this nigga's on some shit.
Yeah.
He's on his shit. You know what I'm saying? And it was good because, like, he realized, like, yo, like, he didn't question it.
Right.
Like, when I talked to him, I came at him from a point where I left you where you can ask me a question.
Right.
I'm gonna give you everything.
You was thorough.
Yeah, like, I'm gonna give you everything from every angle.
Yeah.
So there's no doubt in what I'm telling you.
Right.
You know what I mean? So when he heard it, it was just like, coño. Like,
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I didn't know about that shit.
Yeah.
So when he so I told him, I'm like, listen, I'm gonna find out all the information. There was a couple of things that we needed, because he was asking me a couple of things. I said, listen, I don't know because I'm not living there, but I could get that information. So
right.
Once I get the information, I'm gonna call you back like in 2 days and give you the lowdown, like how things are or whatever, and then we could go from there. So we was talking and shit, and I was telling him, I'm like, Pa, you could. There's a lot of means that you could use that money. You talking about some serious money that you could fucking position yourself in a situation where you good.
Right.
You know what I mean? And you could position yourself where if you want to leave shit behind for others, you could still live good and still leave shit behind.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I mean? So I told him, I'm like, you just gotta know how to finesse that money, how to know how to play it. So I told him, I'm like, so it's funny because we was talking and a friend of his told him something about, but you could grab that money and put it into the bank and live off the interest. And I said,
that shit doesn't exist anymore,
that's
bro.
the worst thing you could do.
You can't do that shit no more.
That's the worst thing you're gonna do. Unless you're gonna be living off fucking eating potato chips, that shit is not a good idea that your man's giving you.
Nah, I mean the best thing to do is to
life insurance.
Life insurance. Oh, put like 20 bands into a life insurance, and that 20 band, you'll leverage that shit to 100,000 or whatever. You took that 20,000, you made it 100,000. Instead of giving 20,000 to 4 kids, you made it 100,000. Now each one gets 25 bands. That's how you do that
listen,
shit.
That right now is the only wave that's foreseeable for you to grow that money.
Yeah.
And still live off of it. You know what I'm saying? And that
what investment can you do that? Well, think about what investment you could take 20,000, 30,000, 40,000 day one is worth 100,000 or is worth 150,000 day one. Soon as you do it, I go. That's 150,000 of my family because it's about the intent, what you have it there for. You know what I'm saying? So if the money, if that 50,000 that you have is for your family anyway, right? You're gonna leave it for them anyway. So why not take it and put it into a life insurance policy and leverage that shit to 150,000 or 200,000, whatever it's gonna give you. It's a no-brainer. It really is a no-brainer when you think about it.
When I told him, I knew, I seen it in his face that it
made sense. Yeah. It made sense.
So I said, listen, you could do you could do this and do that, and then you could borrow against it and still buy property thing and generate money off that, and it's not affecting that money, and it's tax free because it's a debt. You borrowing against.
You know what's crazy is that I used to sell life insurance, but I didn't really. I'll be honest. I didn't really understand what the fuck I was selling. I didn't really believe in the product at the time because I was in my early 20s and I thought I was gonna live forever.
You wasn't interested in it.
Now I can. Now I understand what the fuck it is, and I have insurance now. Like I have my own life insurance now. But now I can sell that shit way better. Like I understand it makes a lot of sense. But you just got to break it down to people because there's a mental hurdle that certain people need to climb over.
The problem is people when you tell people life insurance, they believe it's just for when you're dead.
Yeah.
No. You know what I mean? But this is life insurance.
Yeah, it's insuring your life.
Insurance.
It's insuring your life, yeah. It's insuring your life.
So it's something that you could use to banks do this.
Of course.
You think banks are fucking sitting on fucking making 1%, 0.01%?
These rappers all got insurance policies on them.
And who puts it on them?
The record companies or their managers or whatever.
Yeah, because they know.
Put life insurance policy on. This kid is 15, 20-something years old. He living in the streets.
And we fucking got $500,000 invested in
him. Yeah, I want my money back in case anything happens to this idiot.
You do it with your cars. You put the fucking full cover on your cars.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So why wouldn't you put that shit on something more valuable like your life?
It's a fact. It's a fact.
So it's things that you gotta sometimes you gotta like kind of like research things. There's a reason they're there for.
Think about like not for nothing, but sometimes it makes sense. Like if I was in a 3-man group, right? Like the Migos.
Yes.
Like the Migos should all have life insurance on each other. Like it sounds crazy, but they should.
The thing is that
they're not gonna think like that.
Don't think like that.
They're not thinking like that, but they should. And here's why: they're a 3-man group. Takeoff, rest in peace. Takeoff is the one that passed, right?
Yes, correct.
Takeoff, rest in peace. He brought something to the group. Now, the rest of their careers is only a 2-man group, but there's songs that they had with Takeoff that they can never like. He was gonna bring a certain money amount for them for the rest of their life that they're not gonna get anymore because they're a 2-man group. So that's an insurable interest. That's what they call in insurance talk an insurable interest that they have on each other.
Listen, I realized some shit, right? You know something. Waka Flocka?
Smart dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They interviewed him, right? And he mentioned he was
smart dude, dumb name, but go ahead.
Yeah. So this guy, he's like, yo, I don't rap no more. You know what I'm saying? He's like, I don't need to rap.
Yeah.
I got businesses. So he met with Trump.
Yeah.
And Trump put him on. Like, yo, you could do this and do this with your money and do this and thing. And he said after that, it was just like, yo, like this dude put me on to how to manage my money. when you think about people, you know, people are so ignorant, man. It's crazy, man. It's just insane the way people think. People be like, yo, that dude's a bad businessman. The guy owns a golf course, right? A private club golf course.
Trump does, you talking about? Yeah. The Mar-a-Lago.
So he said, they told him, if you use a plot of that land as a cemetery, you could write off the whole taxes from that thing. His ex-wife died. He got her buried in the fucking golf course.
So it's a cemetery.
So when you think and you analyze the shit, you know, it's like, yo, the dude is smart, bro.
Yeah, he is.
He's a smart dude. Like, only a dumb person would say that nigga's a bad businessman.
He's supposed to be a time traveler, too. You seen that shit?
His son, Baron.
Baron's a time traveler.
Yeah.
Some wild shit.
But if you listen, I was just talking to my girl about that shit. I said, yo, that dude made a speech that said everything that's going on with Biden.
Yeah.
Dead on.
Yeah.
And if you look at Back to the Future, Biff
McFly
had the Biff Towers.
Yeah.
And he came from the future with the Atlas, with the
There's Trump.
and he got the same hairdo.
That is the same.
Trump.
That is wild. I gotta go watch that shit again. Yeah.
And it was chaotic. In
Yeah.
the streets.
The second one you talking about? Yeah.
When he came when the grandfather gave the young one the Atlas and then he became rich.
Yeah.
And fucking McFly was a fucking in the streets and the mother was alcoholic in the hotel.
Right.
And he had the casino and hotels.
Oh yeah, they were shooting up the neighborhood.
Yeah, there was like gangs and shit. That was the riot.
Yeah. Oh shit. Yeah. Now you think of it. Now I gotta watch that shit again.
So now you analyze that shit's like, yo, this shit is bugged out, bro. Like I seen that movie and I was just like, yo,
he does have the same hairstyle.
And they haven't put that shit on TV.
Nah.
Nobody's ever said that.
Nobody's ever talked.
You heard it first in OG.
Right here, OG Talk. You heard that shit.
So
Watch Back to the Future 2, the second one.
Like I'm a big fan of that Back to the Future shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like the franchise. And I was just like, yo, that's crazy that the niggas had the Biff Towers.
Yeah.
Like the Trump Towers.
Yeah.
The nigga had the fucking same hairdo.
Yep.
Then the streets was chaotic. There was like shootouts and shit. That's like the riots.
Yep.
Remember the principal came out and they shot his clip up. And he came out with a shotgun and shit.
Yeah. Had bars on the windows and shit. Yeah,
so
I remember.
This is like like they're letting you know like.
They condition us in the movies for sure.
The same thing with fucking what's the name the what is it, The Simpsons? Yeah, The Simpsons.
Simpsons always predicts. Yeah, The Simpsons always predicts.
Bro, these people tried time traveling, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, it's
everything that they had in the movie is real. In the movies is real, dog.
Bro, frequencies open portals, bro.
Yeah, they do. You seen that shit, right? Like I've seen videos where they fucking you could see.
Yeah, you could see into it.
Yeah, you could see like the other side and shit.
So, bro, it's like. Remember, the Mayans said there was going to be an awakening, an awakening. The world would change the world as we know it would change.
2012.
That's what the Mayans said.
Yep.
And there's been all kind of crazy shit going on.
Yeah, it has.
Like, there's a lot of awakening. There's a lot of fucking bullshit going on in the world. Like, we're in a lot of shit's going on in the world. The core of the Earth is rotating backwards.
Yeah, man.
Like, it's a lot of shit that's going on, man.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for the aliens to attack so we can reunite and fight the aliens.
The aliens ain't even gonna attack, bro.
I'm joking, nigga.
Bro,
Independence Day.
They're already amongst us, bro.
Yeah.
And I think it's not even alien. I think they're sending like AIs.
AI, yeah, I can see that.
Because if we fucking with AI right now, they
had to have AI and shit. Hell yeah.
So I think them niggas is already amongst us. I think a lot of these politicians are part of that shit. Are that?
Yeah.
You know
and then fucking
Elon, all the people that controlling
and
them.
Your boy Elon Musk, yeah, he doing the Neuralink. You see how he's posturing himself to be like the savior.
Yeah,
he's coming up with all this shit.
There's a lot of shit with that dude.
He positioned himself to come and save the fucking world, coming in fucking
the Mars. They're doing the shit with the Mars where they're trying to populate Mars.
Dad, he got the fucking tunnels. Yeah. He got the fucking the Neuralink shit he got going on.
I mean, he's a smart dude and shit. It's just like you got to be careful with those smart niggas because the niggas don't see. They're so smart that they don't see.
They don't tienen freno.
Exactly. Yeah. They don't see the end results of all the shit that they create.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Which goes back to like the Terminator movie, the black dude that created the Terminator and shit.
Yeah.
The niggas had to come back and get that nigga because they was like, yo, this motherfucker fucked the future up. There's a lot of shit going on, man. Michael J. Fox passed away. Rest in peace to Michael J. Fox.
Oh shit, rip.
Yeah,
Michael
he
J.
passed
Fox,
away.
Marty
You know what I'm
McFly
saying?
passed.
Shit, fucking that
Parkinson shit.
man.
That shit is
crazy.
a fucked up way to go, man. You
It's
get the
fucked up that
shakes.
they haven't found the cure for that shit, man.
It's kind of
I'm pretty
it's
sure they
weird,
probably do, man. It's just them niggas don't care, so they're not really trying to heal nobody. Especially somebody like Michael J. Fox that was self-capped. Like that dude wasn't out there in the media, so he didn't really serve their purpose.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But it's crazy, man.
Yeah.
Shit's just nuts.
So wild shit. But get your shit together, man. We good though.
Yeah, nah, it's definitely, man. We
Yeah.
gotta start thinking long range. If you got kids, start thinking how to position your kids in a better place when you die. Leave them something.
Be careful with the vaccines,
Yeah,
not just
yeah.
COVID, but just all vaccines in general. Just be
And
like,
anything, man. There's all kind of shit going on right now. Even the flu shot, they're tainting it. They're putting the shit in the flu shot. They're putting anything. They're trying to get that shit off in anything, bro.
yep.
There was the fuck was the video I seen? I seen a video of another thing. The egg situation, what they're doing, the tractor supply.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
The
yeah,
food
yeah.
is tainted. The Purina, the chicken feed for the
So,
food
like,
for the
so
chicken.
the eggs can't fucking
So they can't produce eggs.
produce eggs and shit. 'cause they don't-
But there's recipes on how to make your own, chicken feed. You could just Google.
we're just gonna become more self-sufficient, man.
Yeah,
Like
you gotta start disconnecting yourself from the industrial world, pretty much.
Yo, I mean, I got rid of TikTok. I got rid of I got rid of IG. I'm barely Facebook. Facebook might go next, man. It's close. It's
I
close
got
to being
IG
gone.
because I got family members. I got shit on there, like with my and I got WhatsApp and shit like that because my father.
I got WhatsApp. That's it. I got WhatsApp.
But like I realized, and I got Facebook, and I use Facebook for Marketplace.
Right.
That's the only reason I
Yeah.
haven't gotten off that shit.
Yeah.
Because I use that Marketplace shit. I'm always buying shit on there, but. Like if I had a app that just fucking gave me just a Marketplace without all that bullshit, I would have been off fucking Facebook. Same thing. Like I got off PayPal. I don't fuck with PayPal. I don't fuck with Venmo.
You don't fuck with PayPal?
Nah.
Nah, nothing.
Nah, them niggas was doing some shit where they could fucking control you. They could control your money if you posted some shit that was against the vaccine.
Oh yeah.
So I was like, yeah, I'm not. You overstepping your fucking powers, bro.
That's crazy that they could shut you down based on of an opinion, bro.
So,
That's how.
for that,
That's
like
how you know it's like a coordinated thing, cause it's like this Andrew Tate thing.
Yes.
I'm gonna talk. I'm not. Obviously, he's in jail, but I'm gonna talk about how he got banned 1st. And it was like you would think that all of these people, like the owners of Twitter, the owners of Facebook, the owners of like all the owners of these social media, YouTube, they gotta have like a WhatsApp group or some shit that they all talk to each other in. You know what I'm saying? And they coordinate shit. Be like, yo, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do that.
They got a video on YouTube. Elon Musk, the dude that used to be the owner of Twitter.
Yeah.
They all in a chat talking.
See,
It's on YouTube and shit. I be watching that shit all the time.
that's bugged out,
The
bro.
niggas be talking about all the shit, like changes in the fucking the fucking social medias and all the shit and the things that they're planning to do.
Because the thing is that the technology, they all have to have like the same kind of technology. They all have to be on the same page, because one person can't go off in one direction because it'll fuck up the whole ecosystem.
And like, what happened with motherfucking MySpace?
I miss MySpace, man.
I like MySpace.
MySpace was all right.
You know what I'm saying? I like MySpace. I don't know what
Remember
happened.
Black Planet and fucking Mi Gente? That's
Yeah,
taking that shit
yeah,
back.
yeah, well,
That's taking that shit
That
back
shit's
to
fucking
when the
awful.
internet started.
it's like I used to fuck with. We used to fuck with the AOL, the chat rooms.
Yeah,
Welcome.
shit. Yeah. Used to love hearing
Welcome.
that shit.
And fucking me and Darwin, we used to call each other the Diaz brothers.
The Diaz
Oh,
brother.
the Scarface shit. So niggas used to go up in there, and we used to go private with chicks.
Yeah.
Go private with 2 chicks, and we'd be like, yo, so what's good with you, boom, boom? And it took like fucking 2 hours to download a picture.
Yeah.
To see what the bitch looked like and shit. Yeah, shit's crazy, man. Back
That
the
shit.
technology has advanced. I remember I had the fucking 56K modem. And I thought I was the man. I was like, I got it. I'm
This
like, I got
shit fat.
speed. Yeah, yeah. I could download an MP3 mad quick, one
Yeah.
song.
Now it's crazy.
Yeah.
What we got now, you can do a fucking whole
you can
album.
download a whole album in fucking seconds.
And you don't even need to anymore because it's all on fucking YouTube now. Like, what the fuck you gonna do that shit for?
That's what I do. I go on YouTube and download the YouTube into MP3, and I got the album. I got a new shit.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, it's like everything advances, man. Everything advances and shit, and we just gotta advance our minds to think different, get off the bullshit that we was on when we was younger, and fucking transition into fucking making moves and putting yourself in a better position, getting your life in a better position, having your family be in a better position. Like, the only way you can move your family forward is if you make that change to pass on something where they have something that they have a foundation set where they can make their families move forward, their kids will move forward, and that's how you make it your family generational wealth. That's like the families in Newport, all these mansions in Newport, all these people, all those mansions are on the trusts.
Yeah.
So like, I have a kid, he inherits the mansion. His kids are gonna inherit the mansion. Nobody can sell that shit. It's part of
the trust. You can't sell that shit. Yeah.
And
that's how you protect
forward.
something. Yeah.
That's how you move forward. So it's like everything. Like, the worst thing that you could do is have a life insurance or something and not have set where your kids can't fuck that up. You know what I mean? You got kids that the parents die and they got a life insurance, them niggas become a straight fucking loser.
Yeah, blow that shit. Nah.
You know what I'm saying? 'Cause they don't know they don't know how to use that money.
You have to instill principles in your kids, and that only comes with you spending time with them, you like being there, because
you gotta instill it, and you gotta also, you know, put things in a way where they have to work to get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't just, yo, when I die, you're gonna become a millionaire. No, you gotta fucking graduate college. You gotta have a degree in order to get the money.
Shaq says it best. Shaq be like, yo, y'all don't have money. I have money.
Yeah. Nah, it's real. Like, I put in the work. Like, you gotta put in the work to get it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it instill character. You gotta instill character. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these, you know, you see that shit a lot. You know what I mean? A lot of people that leave fucking, you know, $1 million to some kid that the nigga don't know what the fuck to do. The nigga fucking goes crazy, ends up doing drugs, becomes a junkie and shit because he starts hanging out with all these fucking famous people, and they fucking fuck with the heroin, and boom, they lace you up. Now the kid is all fucked up, and you just fucking demolish you fucked up your kid.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Instead of instilling some shit where it's like, yo, listen, I'm going to leave you this business, but I'm going to teach you how to run the business. I'm going to teach you how to do this. I'm going to teach you how to do that. You got to do this in order to get the money. If you don't reach that level, then you're not going to get the money.
Yep.
You got a goal you got to reach.
Yeah.
And that's how you create, you know what I mean? You know that you're leaving behind your hard work to somebody that's going to actually appreciate it, because they're going to have to work for it.
Yeah. My oldest son is turning 18, man. Next couple of weeks, the dude's gonna be 18 years old. I feel old, bro.
Yeah, but he works.
Yeah, he works.
Yeah,
he works.
Nah,
I always had them. I put that shit in them early to work, bro.
I was like, yo, them dudes be working. They look like two football players.
They do. Like, they big. They both got jobs.
That's what's up, man.
They're gonna be, you know, he's done with high school this year. He's gonna be going to college, and then he might be going to the military after that. But you know, time goes by, man. I remember when they was this big. It seemed like just a few years ago they was this big.
Crazy, man.
And now we here.
And it's nuts. I call out, every so often I call and be hitting her like, yo, I'm fucking proud of you, man.
Yeah.
You're doing the fucking right thing. You know what I'm saying? And you'll see that what you're doing is right once you're done with this shit. You'll see that what you accomplish is all you.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta move your family forward, man. Hopefully this show resonates with a lot of people. Like, a lot of the stuff that I said on this show is really heartfelt. You know, I really hope niggas wake up and start thinking, stop fucking, worried about what the next dude is doing. If you're in a fucking bad spot, you could get out of that bad spot.
You can.
You know what I mean? Like, just work and, you know what I mean, and set a vision and set goals to reach it. It might seem unreachable at first, until you start trying to reach it, and you keep
Take the first step.
Yeah. But after that, everything just kind of trickles down.
Take the first step.
Like I remember when I was fixing my credit, man. I seen that shit seemed to me like the hardest shit ever. I was like, damn, nigga, when the fuck is my credit gonna be good? I never thought 6 months would be it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I was like, I didn't see it, but then again, I was just like, yo, I didn't have a time frame neither. Like I said, it might take me a while, but fuck it, man. Like if I don't start at some point, then I'm never gonna get there.
Listen, man, I'm gonna get to a point where like I don't know. It's a goal that I can't do right now because I got too much shit going on. But I'm gonna study law.
Yeah, nah.
I'm gonna study law. Like I know it's coming in the future. I'm gonna wait till my shit. Like I'm gonna get my shit to. I'm a point where I'm like set financially. My shit is on autopilot. My money's on autopilot pretty much.
You don't even gotta do
and
that.
And then I'm gonna go into it.
You could do it. You could do it before that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You could do it before that. Once you establish and shit, you could just do that'll be something that you could do something else as a hobby, but you could do that now, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like this, it's crazy. Like I'm always working.
Yeah.
But I look at it as like, yo, I gotta have my own time. Even if I come home and I'm like for an hour, and I come down here for an hour.
Yeah.
For an hour, I fucking open up a book and just fucking go through shit.
The reason why that sparked me is because again, Andrew Tate, he got a new lawyer. You seen the American lawyer that he got?
She's the lawyer for oh my God, it's an athlete. Oh my God, Mike Tyson's lawyer.
I think she did represent Mike. She represented a few people.
I think it was Mike Tyson.
Yeah. But she presented everything different than, not that the other lawyer was bad, but he was a Romanian lawyer, so he like there was a language barrier. But you could tell that she's like more seasoned. She was like, yo, they're keeping these guys. First of all, it's a violation of international human rights. They're American citizens. Christian Tate, not only that, Christian Tate just has a 3-year-old baby. He's been in jail longer than the baby's been alive. He hasn't even been able to see his baby. So they're gonna make a decision on these dudes.
Yeah, no, they gotta let
soon.
them,
they gotta let them go. They're gonna have to let them go, bro.
They don't
like
got nothing. They trying to hold them niggas, but that shit ain't gonna. How long you can't hold them niggas forever?
And the thing is, if they let them go, these dudes are gonna be bigger than life, bro. They're gonna be unstoppable.
Bro,
at this point. They created monsters with
it's
these
to the
dudes.
point, like them niggas got a huge following.
And
there's a guy named, I want to say Sneeko, yeah. And Sneeko's, I think, following in the footsteps.
Yeah.
He made a video.
Yeah.
And was coming. I was like, yo, this nigga really.
Yeah.
I like him though.
Yeah.
Like he's a young dude, but like, he be saying some funny shit. He be on some real shit.
Yeah.
But he's following in that footstep, like the Tates.
Sneeko. Yeah. But the thing is, them dudes, like, you put them in jail for nothing, right? Pretty much, and they're gonna come out. Oh, this is what I was gonna say. Joe Budden made a podcast basically dissing these niggas.
Dissing who?
The Tate, like Andrew Tate, and like you could tell that Joe Budden, yo, these celebrities are getting paid to talk shit about these dudes, bro. Somebody's like saying, yo, here's this amount. Talk a whole bunch of shit about on your platform about these dudes, clowning the people because they don't want these guys to have influence. Yeah. They don't want. So
listen, at the end of the day, man, Joe Biden holds no weight, man.
He doesn't. He's a clown. Like, he really is a clown.
He's a clown, bro. Like,
he really is a clown, bro.
Every time he opens his mouth, then he ends up getting shut down for it. Like, you know what I'm saying? He talking shit about Wu-Tang and got punched in the face.
Yeah, no, it's a fact.
Like,
it's a fact.
It's like he's always like, you know what I mean? Like he's always getting fucking pounded out.
He's a yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he is. He is a clown though. You know, like how many times has he been punked off publicly? Tax Stone punked him out of his podcast. He's been shut down.
Fucking what's his name? The son of the homeboy from Houston. What's his name? The nigga from the Migos. The nigga that he went.
Jay Prince Jr.
Jay Prince Jr. punked him off. Fucking Raekwon punked him off. Fucking the Wu-Tang niggas punked him off. Fucking Ransom punked him off.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like he's got a career just getting punked off.
Yeah,
the nigga,
he's still around.
What's his nigga? The nigga with the teeth that was in the fucking Love and Hip Hop. He writes.
Oh, yeah.
For Quest.
Yeah, I forget.
Consequence.
Consequence punked him off. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like, yo, like, come on, man. Like, nobody takes that nigga serious. That nigga's a clown.
He is,
and I think he's bisexual and shit. He's a weird dude.
He is a moist individual.
So nobody cares what that nigga's fucking gotta say anyways.
But the thing is that my point is that they're paying these celebrities to shit on the Tates because they don't want these guys to have influence.
Yeah, no, but yo, man,
that lets them know that they have influence, that they're scared of them.
Nobody's like that. If anything, them dudes are crucial right now.
You need this voice, but you need, like,
you got women right now coming out talking about, yo, we don't. What's all this toxic masculinity that doesn't exist? We need these men.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We got all these people that are watered down, man. We need that part, and especially now, man. They're talking about by 2025 we're gonna be going to war with China. Listen, the 4-star general of the Air Force.
Does he come out and say?
Yeah, he said it, and he was with his class with the fucking jumpsuit shit.
Maybe because
he's like one of them niggas that's not into the woke shit.
Yeah, maybe, but China's. Yeah, maybe because China's population is going down. They're actually going to start losing power in the next 10 years. So there's going to be a grab for...
Their money's going to start going down because we're one of the biggest consumer of their products, and we're not...
we're not going to be buying their shit. Yeah, we're not going to be buying their shit.
So Russia don't buy shit. Russia just fucking buys arms.
Yeah, it's a
You know what I'm saying? Like, them niggas don't... Ain't nobody out there fucking with TikTok or fucking buying none of these goofy shit that we buy.
No.
You know what I mean? Like, them niggas over there don't fuck around. There's no drones, none of that shit.
That's a whole different fucking kind of society over there.
Yeah, them niggas
They like... I feel like you go to Russia, you still like in the 80s.
Yo, listen. I seen a video where they taking a photo op. And Putin's in the picture.
Oh, with that crazy thing.
And everybody's looking at this nigga like, yo, what the fuck are you doing?
Stood right in front of Putin.
And everybody started laughing like, yo, this nigga, he looked like the nigga from Dumb and Dumber.
Yeah.
He got that funny goofy ass haircut.
Yeah, it's some wild shit.
Yo, nigga, I was
laughing. And he was that serious.
Yeah. No, he was clueless to what the fuck was going on. Yo, nigga, that shit was funny. I was like, nigga, don't you know you could have got killed, nigga, fucking around?
Nigga stood right in front of Putin.
Yeah, I was like, yo,
like you're gonna stand right there, right in front of Putin.
Looked at him, he just started laughing. He started laughing. Putin started laughing. Like, yo, like that nigga probably was like, yo, kill that nigga after the photo shoot. Yo, this nigga, I was laughing. I was like, yo, this nigga's fucking retarded.
Yeah, some
funny. You're gonna stand there, nigga. That's where you're gonna stand.
Of all the places you could choose to stand, you're gonna stand right there in front of Putin, the president. Fucking idiot.
Nigga was like, yo, like this nigga gotta be nuts. The whole fucking everybody in the picture started laughing. Like, yo, this dude is wild.
Wild shit. Yo, so what do you think is gonna happen with the next? I mean, it's a little bit early. But what the next president? Like, who's gonna be the next president? Biden's not getting reelected.
I think Trump is gonna get it, man.
You think Trump is gonna come back and get reelected?
I think Trump's gonna come back, and he's been campaigning already. He said that when he becomes president, he's trying to build a defense system that like a force field around the United States to stop nuclear weapons. Yeah, he's fucking reversing all the shit that this fucking clown created.
Yo, weekend at Bernie ass nigga.
Yeah, we fucking switching over. And they're gonna get this nigga out of office, man. Before his term's over, they're gonna put Kamala.
She's gonna be even worse, bro.
Yeah, no, she's a clown.
She's an idiot, bro. You don't even see her.
Did you know that she used to go out with
Montel Williams? Yeah, she was Montel Williams' piece.
Yeah, I was like,
some wild shit, B.
But yeah, she's another fucking idiot. That bitch says a bunch of nothing. Like that bitch will make a 2-hour speech of nothing.
Yeah, she's horrible.
You know what I mean? It's like, yo, like yeah, when I was a girl,
she just looks the part.
In the store,
she just looks the part.
And it's like, it means nothing. Like she says nothing for like 2 hours. That bitch has the ability of fluff.
She just looks the part, man. No substance.
She's fluff.
I don't even pay attention to the politics no more, bro. Because it's just like, it's so horrible, man.
Listen, they're introducing a assault weapons ban in Rhode Island right now. The bill just came out yesterday. And I don't care. I'm on some shit, my nigga, where I'm like, I'm just trying to get money right now.
I feel you.
You know what I'm saying? I feel you. Like, if people understand that strength comes when you have money.
You gotta have resources.
You're only as strong as the money you have.
You gotta have resources.
That's why niggas say, yo, my money's right, I'm ready for war.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You can't go to war if you don't got money.
It's true.
So my mentality right now is like, let everything come. Let whatever happen. I'm gonna get bread. My vision is I'm gonna get bread and own properties and do this and get this and make moves, because at the end of the day, that's what the only thing that determines your position in society. What moves can you make? How much power you have?
Yep.
Your voice is only heard when you own shit.
It's true.
If you don't own shit, then your voice means nothing.
It's true.
You get muffled down real quick. But when you own shit, where it's like, yo, listen, I pay this much money to this country.
Yeah.
Then it's like, okay, no, we gotta listen to what the fuck this nigga's saying, because this he's a big contributor of money to the country.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's why Trump got shut. That's why they shut Trump down, because they was like, yo, hold on, this nigga he got money.
Got bread. He could make his own moves.
And he's rocking the boat.
Yeah, he can make his own moves. That's why they don't like Andrew Tate, for the same reason, because he has money.
The
And he
same
can
way
rock the
Apple
boat. Yeah.
had to fucking fall back when fucking Elon Musk was like, yo, I'm gonna make my own phone.
Yeah, they stopped fucking. They got quiet.
Now DirecTV was trying to fucking take out Newsmax
Yeah.
from the shit. People started like, yo, we're gonna stop dropping. We're gonna cancel DirecTV and Dish Network and whatever.
Yeah.
Now Dish Network's like, no, hold on, we're in talks.
Yeah.
Like, yo, like we control the narrative, man. If we stop putting, everything is controlled by money, bro. If we stop and putting money in things that help these people, there will be change.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? If it's like the gun thing. A guy, a channel called Guns and Gadgets.
Yep.
Shout out to Guns and Gadgets. This channel is like the illest shit. This guy's on point with giving up the latest information. He came out and said, where are the gun companies? Why aren't the fucking gun companies
They don't
helping,
say shit, right?
putting money to fight these laws?
That's right.
Like, we're fighting, the people who own guns are fighting this shit, and we're not millionaires. These companies are billionaires. Why aren't they fucking funding these
Great point. Never thought of that. Great fucking point. Where are they?
So now, when you look at that shit, it's like, damn, like, this dude is on point. Like, that nigga hit the nail in the head with that.
Yeah.
So, you know what you gotta do? Hold these niggas accountable.
You gotta hold them accountable. You gotta hold them accountable.
You know what I'm saying? We're
Listen,
making you the money.
Quit going for the pretty dude or the pretty girl that got the form and says the right. Go for the people that learn how to look for character in people. Learn how to look for people that when their yeses are yeses and their no's are no's, and you know, they're honest individuals, and they doing, you see them out in the community doing things for the other person. Maybe they're not perfect, whatever, but you know that their heart's in the right place. You know that they're going to show up and they're going to be the same way 10 times out of 10 times. You know what I'm saying? Not somebody that's going to flake out on you or anything like that. That's what we got to look at, man. And these politicians, man, we got to have term limits, man. We gotta impose term limits on Nancy Pelosi and Joe Biden. Been in Washington for what, like 40, 50 years each, since like the 70s, dog. Since before I was born, and I'm 43. Both of them been in Washington, bro. Get them the fuck out of there. They don't need to be around.
They gotta get out of there, and we also gotta create a control of these federal agencies. These federal agencies have to be held accountable.
They need to be afraid of us.
Yeah, we can't allow
They need to be afraid of us.
Dictate how everything is played out. Like, they need to be held accountable. ATF, FBI, all these agencies.
We need to make some fucking freedom fucking AI drones, like our own fucking robots, and all they do is impose freedom. Like, they fucking go, they go and check in the Fed. Like, yo, no, this is not right because of blah blah blah. The Constitution says this. The Constitution says that.
Like,
motherfucker.
we've let go of the rope. This is a tug of war. We let go of the rope. Man.
Yeah.
We got all the rope, and it's like, yo, like, these niggas is dictating everything. Like, yo, the feds and ATF don't have the right to make laws.
No, they don't.
They're law enforcers.
So
how are you making laws and rules to change shit? Like, that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. What we live in bizarro land. Like, the shit that has gone up until this point is straight up something the founding fathers of this country would be fucking wilding the fuck out right now, bro. They would be wilding if they were to wake up and see how shit is right now, bro.
It's nuts, man.
You think George Washington would be cool with what's going on right now?
None of them would be cool with this
You
shit.
think fucking Ben Franklin would be good with this shit? Alexander Hamilton, John Adams, them dudes, Sam Adams, none of them dudes would be tripping.
It's nasty, man. This shit is crazy. It's to a point where it's like, yo, I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Like, it's like fucking the Truman Show, man.
It is the Truman Show. Speaking of which, the Earth is flat. Nah, I'm not kidding. We're not. If we don't have a flat Earth, but who knows, bro?
Listen,
who fucking knows, bro? Who the fuck knows, bro? Who the fuck knows? Really, who the fuck knows? Listen, we don't know.
Listen, nothing right now nothing surprises me now, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like if you came over here today and be like, yo, I got an alien in the car. I'm believing it, bro. I'm believing it. Everything's just fucking haywire, bro. Like nothing's fucking hard to believe right now, bro.
Yeah.
Like it's crazy, bro. Like all the shit that's going on in the world, it's like nothing's fucking.
I mean, we had zombies a few years ago. Remember the bath salt motherfuckers that were eating faces and shit?
They had fucking Homeland Security had a fucking pamphlet how to prepare for fucking a zombie apocalypse.
Wow.
And niggas was taught, and then they tried to chop it off like it was a joke or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, nigga.
Nah, that shit ain't no joke, nigga. That shit.
You know what I mean? Like, who knows what they coming out with next? They coming out with a new virus. This nigga, look at the shit that happened with Pfizer. Pfizer caught, Project Veritas caught one of the managers at Pfizer talking on a video. Them niggas is fucking around mutating the virus to create cures for it.
We know that bacteria can change your thoughts. That if you eat certain foods, it'll change. The bacteria in the food can change your thought. So it's not out of the realm of possibility that there's a fucking bacteria that can turn you into a fucking zombie, my nigga. It's not out of the realm of like reality. That shit could happen, man.
It's crazy, my nigga. You got, I mean, a zombie essentially is a person that's brain dead that's still alive.
Yeah, like some parasite takes over your fucking brain. Yeah.
Like you see fucking videos when niggas with parasites in their eyes.
Yeah, it could definitely happen.
So nothing's far-fetched, especially with contaminated food, contaminated water, fucking contaminated air. Like anything's possible, bro. You just gotta keep, you gotta take care of yourself, your health. Make sure that you fucking try to eat the best thing that you can.
Health is wealth, man.
I mean, that's all there is, man. At the end of the day, it's make sure that you fucking maintain yourself in a where you could balance the things that you intake. You know what I'm saying? That's all there is, man. Everything right now is, you gotta be careful with everything. Everything's fucked up.
It is.
Everything's fucked up. You just gotta figure out a way to fucking, you know what I mean, maneuver your way through things. How to grow your own shit, how to, buy a chicken, get your own fucking eggs.
Yeah, you got to be self-sufficient.
I was looking at...
It's about independence. It really is about trying to be as independent as possible.
I was telling my girl.
It really is.
I was looking on Marketplace. For whatever reason, I've been getting mad posts of like egg incubators.
Chicken coops.
Egg incubators,
yeah.
Right? So I'm like, yo, what the fuck is this? I'm like, $15. I'm like, yo, I'm about to buy this shit. And then I'm like, what the fuck am I going to do with this shit?
You don't have no place to put that. Where you going to put it?
I got no fucking eggs, bro. Like, I got to get a chicken that put eggs. Right? So I'm like, yo, what the fuck is this shit anyway? So I go on YouTube and I look up egg incubator, how to use an egg incubator. These shits, you grab the eggs from the chickens and you put the shit in there, and then it got like a temperature control and humidity, and the fucking things.
They'll hatch on their own.
And they hatch on their own. Next thing you got a whole bunch of little chickens.
Yeah.
But then you gotta let them shits get big, and then they fucking start producing eggs.
Instead of fucking fall.
So I was like, that's good to have. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do with, you know what I mean? Like, where the fuck am I gonna put fucking chickens? You know what I mean? But if I had the space,
the land, right?
Then
you
I'd
need the land.
grow some chickens and have eggs. You know what I'm saying?
No, you start bartering like that, man. Why not?
So you gotta fucking think about like everything's a possibility, man.
I would definitely have a garden, man. Grow some fruits, some tomatoes and shit.
I love gardening, man. That shit.
Definitely.
That shit like gives me like such like peace of mind, bro. Like I could have a headache and do that shit, and my mind is involved in that, and that shit goes away. Yeah. So I definitely love that. I would not fucking hesitate to have a garden.
The weather's changing. I mean, like you could here in the Northeast, this has been a pretty mild winter.
Tomorrow's gonna be cold as fuck.
Yeah, I shouldn't have said nothing.
They shut down the Providence school system.
Yo, that's some fucking pussy shit, man. You know, shut up because it's cold, nigga. Hell no, nigga. We was fucking we was going to fucking school in some fucking. We was soldiers, bro.
Nigga, listen. I threw a house party. I threw a party in my house one time, and the snow was like fucking like from the cement all the way to past your knees, nigga.
Yeah.
And niggas came from Washington Park, walked
In the snow.
in the snow to go to my party, nigga. There must have been like 20 dudes and like two
Mad
girls.
snow.
And 2 girls. And niggas was dancing like 4 niggas on 1 girl. I think them chicks never got so much attention like that party, man. I remember a friend of mine DJ'd the party, and niggas had to push the car in the snow to get the car out the parking lot. It was fucking nuts. I was just like, yo, this is crazy.
And we would have the parties anyway. The point is that it don't fucking matter. Masto, fuck it.
Didn't give a fuck.
Rain, we having the fucking party, no matter what.
Fuck. If you was still having the party, niggas was showing up.
Yeah.
It was crazy, bro. I was like, damn, this shit is nuts. Fucking Lewis from Washington Park.
Yeah.
Lewis, fucking Omar, all them niggas from down there.
Yep.
Them niggas showed up in the snowstorm, my nigga, fucking party. I was like, yo, this shit is crazy. Niggas threw the party.
Fuck it.
It's like, yo, like it's a different time now and shit, but it's supposed to be like bitter fucking cold tomorrow, like really bad.
Damn it,
So
man.
I was like, fuck. I was like, damn.
Bundle up, nigga.
I was like, fuck it. At least I get to sleep in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Tomorrow I get to sleep in. But yeah, so I was telling him, like, yo, I told him, like, yo, let's see if we find a movie and shit, like Megan and shit. We could watch Megan and shit on the house, the movie, the AI movie.
Yeah.
See what the fuck's that's about and shit. I heard it's good and shit. Yo, I watched, it's funny because I haven't been watching movies and shit. I don't watch TV. You know what I'm saying?
I watched You People. Seen that shit, that You People?
You People?
On Netflix, You People?
What's that about?
Eddie Murphy's in it. Lauren London's in it.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to watch it. What is it about though?
It's about Lauren London. It's a date movie. It's like the dude's white, Jewish white guy, and he proposed and he trying to marry Lauren London, and Eddie Murphy, Nia Long is the mom,
Okay.
and the woman from Seinfeld, Julia Dreyfus.
From the goofy one?
Yeah, she's the mom. She's the dude's mom's.
Oh no, I'm gonna see it. Say no more, I'ma see it.
It's a
I'ma
straight
see it.
movie. It's alright.
I'm gonna say you already mentioned a couple people I like.
There's a lot of wokish undertones on it,
Yeah.
which I didn't realize. It's like, whatever. But it has some funny
Yeah, well, I mean,
moments.
that's in everything now.
Yeah.
Man. But we watched what the fuck's the movie that with Kevin Bacon's daughter, Smile.
Haven't seen that shit.
Yo, pretty good movie. It's alright.
Yeah.
It's not bad and shit. I was like, damn, this shit is alright. We watched that. Then we watched Black Phone.
Yeah.
Good too.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. We watched two movies, and I was like, damn. I'm like, yo, this shit is alright, bro. I can fuck with these movies.
Hey, you got to be careful with these shows on Netflix.
Yeah,
Like,
there's a lot of funny shit on Netflix. Netflix is woke.
but like some of like these scary shows. Like I was watching Lockwood and Co. You ever seen that shit? Lockwood and Co. It's like these young kids. They're like teenagers and shit, but they're like ghost hunters and shit.
Yeah.
Yo, but the shit is dark, demonic shit. That they just put it in the shows now, bro. It was like,
it's just all over the place.
It's wild. Like I was like, yo, you guys are really and this is targeted to little kids that ain't really ready to, you know what I'm saying? That could be influenced by shit, bro.
Did you know Hillary Clinton and Angelina Jolie are cousins?
Had no idea. They're cousins? Nah, I didn't know that. That's crazy.
And Madonna, I think it's Madonna.
Madonna the crazy these days. Too.
Yeah, and Madonna's on some shit, bro. That bitch fucking adopted some kids from Africa, and she be having them niggas dressing like women and be having sex with them. And what's her name? Ellen DeGeneres.
Some straight up devil shit, bro.
Ellen got some other shit too that was funny. I think that dude, that dancer nigga that killed himself, I think knew some shit that was going on with her, and I think they fucking.
Yeah, just complete degeneracy, man.
Yeah, no, that's nuts.
We living in some wild shit,
man.
Yeah, I'm telling you, one of these, it's only gonna go but so far. It's only gonna go but so far.
Nah, people gonna get tired, man. Real niggas is gonna get tired, and the shit's gonna revolt.
Yeah,
it's gonna pop off. Like
it will. It's only a matter of time.
People already getting tired of it. That's why I said that, yo, I'm concentrating on money. Because you can only go to war when you got money. When niggas be like, yo, I got my money right, I'm ready to go to war. That's the time I'm on.
Yeah.
So I got to get my money right. So, you know what I mean? Because you got to be able to keep up the
You got to have maneuvers. You got to have maneuvers,
the resources to survive, your family to survive.
You gotta have
so in order to do that, you got to have your money. So I'm ready. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting ready for it, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's just crazy right now. All the shit that's going on is nuts. You know what I'm saying? The only way for you to combat that is, you know what I mean, to get your money right. You know what I'm saying? Those that don't got the money right is gonna be enslaved.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I mean, maybe not as a slave, like as you're gonna get whipped and shit in cotton fields and shit, but enslaved where if you wanna survive, you're gonna have to work in order to get a check.
They're gonna keep you confined. You're gonna only go from point A to point B.
Yeah.
Curfews. They're gonna figure out.
Like they got in China. They got the fucking a thing flying in China like checkpoints, where you can't go past a certain point unless you scan your passport, your COVID passport.
Yes.
And that's what they're trying to push over here. Maybe in 3-4 years that shit'll be over here if we don't fucking stand up to it.
Yeah.
I mean, that's why they're controlling the food, man. The fucking chicken market, they burnt.
This is supposed to be the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Yeah.
Don't forget that. This is supposed to be the land of the free.
You know what I'm saying? Like, this shit's gonna get crazy.
Don't let them fucking... They basically taking a piss on the Constitution. They basically... They declaring war on freedom, bro. They're declaring war on God, my man. Like, what side are you on?
Listen, man. Again, I'm gonna repeat. There's a movie called Soylent Green. Soylent Green. Green.
Yep.
It's an old movie. It's like really old movie. But it's a movie that's very indicative of what we might be facing in the future, and it's very grim. I suggest people, you know, look into that movie, watch it, and check what's going on. There's a lot of crazy shit in that movie. Another dude that's very, very, very indicative that gives out a lot of information is Mel Gibson.
Passion of the Christ, man.
Mel Gibson don't be fucking around.
He don't care.
He's on his shit. Like that dude is one of them. He's one of them dudes that's fighting the war from inside Hollywood.
From within, huh?
Yeah, that dude is no joke. Like, he be putting out some documentaries and stories and shit like that.
Yeah.
And movies that...
What's the last thing he got out?
Oh, my God. I don't know the name
Let
of
me
it.
see. I'll look it up right now.
He be putting out mad shit. He be talking about shit that's going... Like, he did a movie, too, where he was a conspiracy theorist.
I remember that movie, Conspiracy Theory.
Yeah, Conspiracy Theory. That one. There's another movie. There's a couple movies, but when they interview him, he be saying shit. Like, he be talking about Hollywood being evil and all this crazy shit. Like, nigga, I'm surprised that nigga ain't dead.
Yeah, I'm surprised too, to be honest.
He be saying some shit. That nigga be putting out. He's fighting for the. He's on the same fight for the same cause that we on, but he's from the inside.
See, what's the last thing he got? Well, Passion.
It's a good dude. I like him. Pause. I don't mean it like the niggas' movies.
Pause.
Yeah, like, let's not get it twisted and shit.
On the Line is his last shit he did.
Yeah, find out what it's about.
On the Line. They're trying to fucking...
Hi everyone,
Let's see.
They don't even put that nigga shit on the TV or nothing.
That nigga's not even mainstream no more.
Yeah, they don't want that nigga shit getting out. They're like, yo, keep that nigga shut the fuck down. But he don't give a fuck, man.
Nah, he don't.
He's a warrior. That nigga's on some...
On the Line. I'm gonna check that shit out.
He's like, I'm standing for the shit. You know what I mean? There's a lot of things going on. There's a lot of awakening going on. There's still a lot of sheep sleeping and shit, but a lot of motherfuckers is waking up.
There's some people that don't want to wake up. That refuse to wake up. I have conversations with certain people, and it makes me sad. They're close to me, but like, I tell them the truth. I'm like, yo, look at this, look at that, look at this, and they still want to fucking go on with the okie doke, my dude.
Listen, it's crazy because I had a lot of conversation with people, and I told niggas the shit that was gonna play, how the shit was gonna play out before it played out, and I know a lot of people are seeing it, but don't want to speak on it.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Because they know that I remember the side they was on.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? But it's all good. Like, I'm not even holding no grudges and none of that shit. Like, it is what it is, man. Everybody's entitled to have their opinions, but don't ever say that, you know what I mean, that
That you wasn't warned, man.
Yeah, he wasn't warned. You know what I'm saying? Like I hope you in your ignorant bliss, you're fucking preparing for what's gonna happen, for what's coming. What I've been telling niggas is gonna come. You know what I'm saying? Because it's gonna come. It's coming. It's already that machine's already oiled and geared up and ready to go. You know what I'm saying? It's just gonna happen. We're just waiting to see how it plays out. Money in the bank, all that shit is dangerous right now. Like all that shit is every day, any day right now.
Get a crypto wallet and whatever you have in the bank, put it in fucking crypto. Put it in Ethereum. Ethereum's gonna end up taking over Bitcoin.
If you have money, like if you have some serious money, you wanna invest it. Don't keep the cash. The cash is not going to be worth anything. So if the dollar hasn't been worth anything for years, since 1933, I believe, the money hasn't been worth anything. We've created the value for money. So if the banking system happens, that money is garbage. Like it's pretty much like a napkin.
If it's going to happen.
No, it's not.
It's going to happen.
It's going to happen. We just don't know when. That's the problem. We don't know when. But the FDIC is already said they're not insuring any money that's in the bank.
You gotta send me that because I was looking for that today.
I'll show you. I have it on the computer. They already said they're not insuring the money. This shit was a secret fucking meeting, and somebody released a video.
Wild.
Listen, Alex Jones. Bro, that dude, I don't know how that nigga, I don't know if he's in connection with people that are in this shit.
I think that dude's an agent himself.
Bro, listen, that nigga was putting out information before he even came. He was talking about Epstein Island before it came out. He was like, the rich people. Joe Rogan made a thing. He was like, yo, this dude was telling me about Epstein Island, about Lolita Island, before it even blew up.
Yeah.
He was like, there's these rich people and all these rich and the president's been collecting, been their thing. Yeah. Bro, like this dude, that nigga uncovered Bohemian Grove.
Yeah, I remember that.
He fucking snuck into the shit
and
filmed the rituals and all. Bro, like this dude he's just a person that has so much information that he throws everything too fast. Where he comes across as crazy.
As he's crazy, right?
You know what I'm saying? But the dude's he's connected. But the dude's a millionaire. He's a beast
though. He makes money though. Yeah. Like his fucking InfoWars channel.
Bro, that nigga got a fucking
kills, bro.
That nigga got helicopters, machine gun helicopters. Yeah. He got fucking 50 calibers and shit. That nigga got all kinds of shit. Tanks.
Yeah.
He's not no fucking cornball. So now when you analyze that shit, you know what I'm saying? It's like, bro, like the nigga's telling you shit. He's a wealthy nigga that don't need to be telling you this.
Right.
He could just be chilling with them niggas and stay in the cut.
He could just be chilling in Texas by himself, worrying about
Then you got these niggas like the fucking idiot that made that fat nigga that made the documentary about Columbine.
Oh yeah, forget his name. Fuck him. I know who you're talking about. Yeah.
You know this dude is like boom.
Michael Moore.
Michael Moore. That nigga just fucking. He's a Democrat fucking cheerleader.
Yeah.
These people are all bought out, bro. They're all bought out. That's like fucking Dr. Umar.
Oh, he's a clown, bro.
This nigga was talking a whole bunch of shit about.
He's a clown.
Umar
Johnson is a clown,
the fucking what was it that he was talking about? A friend of mine sent me a video about him talking about. Hold on, I'll tell you right now, man, because I gotta speak on this shit because that shit fucking pissed me off.
Umar Johnson.
I
never liked that dude.
I wrote a big fucking.
He's a clown.
Thing about that dude. These people look for these people for power, like these people to like confirm that these people are like voices in society, some shit that you should listen to, and these people they're a bunch of bought out clowns.
He's a clown, boy. He pays for strippers and shit.
He's talking about Ukrainian immigrants getting SSI checks. And you refugees and shit applying for SSI and getting it, but black people aren't getting it.
He's a clown, bro.
Now this is I'm gonna speak on this. First of all, you speak about Ukraine, right? Who's allowing Ukrainian refugees to come away? Who's funding the Ukrainian war? the same people that this idiot is talking shit about, he also backs up.
Right? The left, right? Democrats.
Yeah. You support the Democrat Party, right? Because the Democrats gave you a fucking holiday, and Biden's and Trump is a fucking racist, right? You want the police to get fucking defunded, right? Which created these little groups like the Scorpion group that was created in Memphis. That was the Scorpion group is what that group of guys that were the police, the black police officers. They killed that Tyre Nichols.
Yeah.
This was part of a group called Scorpion. There was like a task force, right?
Yeah.
And these niggas had a whole bunch of complaints because they were very brutal in their arrests, right? Now that guy got killed over an ex-girlfriend of one of these cops. And and they killed this dude, right?
Yeah.
Innocent guy. The guy wasn't even a bad dude. Like the guy was like, people that knew him said that the guy was like a skateboarder. He was always like with headphones skateboarding and just minding his own business.
Right.
So now you voted for this shit. You know what I'm saying? So now who do you vote? Who do you blame?
Yeah.
You voted for this shit.
He just peddles to like the black people that need to the black people that need to hear the narrative keep on going. They still on that fucking Martin Luther King oppressed bullshit in 2020. Yo, that shit happened in the 60s.
Niggas had Al Sharpton talking at the fucking funeral at the memorial.
Yeah, they just
like you still fucking with Al Sharpton?
Yeah.
Niggas bought out, bro. Bought out. He's a traitor. He fucking betrayed fucking Reggie Jackson. Not Reggie Jackson. What's his name?
Who?
Civil rights leader for Jesse Jackson.
Jesse Jackson. Yeah.
He betrayed Jesse Jackson.
Yeah. Yeah, Al Sharpton, they all fucking sleazy, bro.
You know what I mean? So it's like
they on some sleazy
shit.
Listen,
you know a nigga sleazy when he looks like motherfucking Don King.
Yeah. All of them, yeah. Any dude like that, for real.
So now, this is the person that you guys fucking, Umar Johnson said this. Umar Johnson's a fucking clown. That dude he don't stand on nothing.
No, he don't.
How you vote, you was fucking parading for the fucking Democrats. Democrats started this Ukrainian war. They funding the Ukraine war. They're the ones that are allowing these refugees to come over here and get SSI.
They're going to pull us into this bullshit too, into this fucking war.
Yeah, exactly. And now you're talking about fucking, you got some shit to say about Ukrainian refugees getting SSI? Man, shut the fuck up and play the corner, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody wants to hear your bullshit, man.
We shouldn't be in any war right now.
You don't stand on nothing.
We shouldn't be in any war right now. It's a fact. We shouldn't be in any fucking war.
Every time there's a Democrat, there's a fucking war.
Yeah.
Because the easiest way for them to launder money.
Yeah.
Did you hear the shit that happened with Ukraine now, just recently? A whole bunch of dudes stepped down because it just came out that they were laundering money, the American funding. They were laundering. Yeah. Of course they were laundering. They were laundering it through fucking FTX. Back to Biden.
Some wild shit, yeah. But that's how and they pretend to be good. They pretend to be nice.
Yeah, they put a black vice president to make you happy. You know, they got a black vice president that's not even black. The bitch is a fucking she's the farthest thing from black.
Yeah, she's like Indian or some shit.
Yeah. But she's got a little skin tone, so yeah, she's black. So we're gonna put her in front. That she's black. You know what I'm saying? Then we got fucking Nancy Pelosi wearing African fucking attire, kneeling to African people. The other clown.
Shit looks crazy.
You know what I'm saying? Then, now we need the Spanish vote. Put it Despacito and shit. Yeah. Biden be listening to Despacito in the limousine.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you motherfuckers ate that shit up.
Yeah.
We're gonna bring reparations back. This fucking clown from over here, Larza, was talking about giving reparations. I'm like, from where?
He's a mayor. He can't do that.
From where you gonna get reparations?
Yo, he fucked up Broad Street too, bro.
He's an idiot.
Crazy.
He's a fucking clown.
He's an idiot.
So then now you talk about this shit. Then now you got this shit. Oh, reparation. What they do? They give you a fucking a day. Here's a day. Mm-hmm. Juneteenth. It's not even a federal day. You don't even get the day off of work.
Some wild, yeah. It's bugged out.
And motherfuckers is happy.
Don't fall for the okie doke. Falling for the okie doke.
You know what I'm saying? But then it's like, yo, boom, like, no, Trump is a racist.
Yeah. No, he's not a racist.
My nigga, I was getting gasoline was cheaper, food was cheaper.
Yo, in California, gas is like $7 a gallon.
Yo, it's crazy. It's crazy out there.
Seven. Imagine
But
$7.
but that's good for them. You know why? Because they keep voting for this fucking bozo.
They're Democrats. They love it. It's a
You know
blue
what I'm saying?
state.
Every state they fucking run by Democrats is the worst states. It's the highest crimes.
Yep.
So why do we keep voting for these people? Why do we keep voting? We got homelessness here. We got homelessness now. Why aren't we taking care of that? We worried about fucking Ukraine?
We shouldn't even be bothering with that shit, man. We should just let fucking Russia take that shit over.
We got homelessness. We got fucking a fentanyl epidemic. We got people dying left and right from
You know
fentanyl.
that if we wasn't involved, we wasn't giving Ukraine money, that Russia would have took it over and nobody would have died. Think about that.
Yeah.
Because they would have just been like, yo, we don't got the guns. Go ahead, just take over.
Putin made a video talking about, like, listen, all the shit that the West is saying is not true. Why would I shoot down my own pipeline when I could have just shut it down? Bro, like, this shit is, people don't understand. That nigga got a ship that he already sending ships closer to that could reach now the United States with nuclear arms.
No, and they're gonna attack. They're gonna send an EMP or
They're
some
gonna
shit.
send something because
they're gonna fuck up the grid.
We're the ones funding that shit.
The grid. They're gonna have to shoot the grid, like do something to the grid. That's what they're gonna attack. They're gonna attack the grid.
Yeah, because that nigga's on some shit like, yo, you want to keep funding these niggas? You want us to keep supporting this war? All right, so we're gonna attack you.
They're gonna attack it only takes 9. There's like 9 stations. Like there's like 50 or 40 of them across. But if you shoot like only if 9 of them go down, the whole shit goes down, bro.
But niggas was shutting them shits down, and there wasn't even no military. There was some regular niggas that were shutting them shits down.
Yeah,
we're prehistoric on that level.
Yeah. Like our infrastructure is outdated, bro. Our infrastructure is from like the 50s and shit.
Look at the shit that happened with the planes.
Yeah, our shit is fucked.
We got old ass technology, bro. These niggas don't want to update this shit because I remember when Y2K happened, niggas was fucking going crazy. Because they was like, oh, our computers might not be able to deal with 4 digits.
Nigga, it's all gonna go down because they gotta create a crisis first. So they gotta go to shit, and then Elon Musk is gonna come and save the world. We're gonna fucking put some brand new shit.
Man, shit's gonna get crazy.
It's gonna be the Tesla world.
It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be nuts. It's crazy right now.
Yeah, man.
I was looking into that. I was looking into like electric cars, electric vehicles.
Yep.
Right, because they sent me some shit from like GM. And I was looking at it. So I got like a GM credit card. So they was like, yo, you could buy this and we'll give you this much off and this and the points for my credit card or whatever. But I'm not buying no fucking car. That's a stupid expense right now. So I was looking into it and I'm like, yo, them shits, the life expectancy of those cars is up to 200,000 miles if it don't catch on fire before then. Because I see a lot of videos of niggas shit going on. But then I'm like looking at it, I'm like, yo, an electric vehicle that drives itself. Why would I want that? Why would I want to be inside of a fucking case that drives itself? What if them niggas be like, yo, bring that nigga to the police department?
It's an AI. What if that shit, it could fuck you up, man.
Lock the doors and take you where the niggas want you to be.
It's just a trap, bro.
So I'm like, yeah, I don't know if that's like them fucking, them Amazon fucking Alexa and all that shit. I don't fuck with none of that shit.
I don't fuck with it either.
I don't fuck with none of that shit. Even the phones I'd be wary with. Because them shits record, like everything, listen, everything that's put out, that goes through the FCC is already reverse engineered.
We have to be smarter than the technology. We got to know how to use the technology. We can't make technology that will enslave us. That's dumb.
The problem is
That's dumb.
The problem is this, like, we got to remember every electrical technology that gets put out has to go through the FCC.
Yep.
All right? The FCC is federally owned.
Mm-hmm.
So we never could say that let's say cell phones, they're never gonna be where that shit can't be tracked or they can't turn it on to hear what you're saying or them shits they already got it reverse engineered before it comes out.
Right.
It's like niggas remember when the Nextels came out. Yo, niggas can't hear you. The what the shit used to be called
The chirp.
The chirp. Niggas can't hear the chirp when you chirp. The niggas can't record. You know how many niggas got bagged up on fucking charges for the chirp?
Yeah.
Niggas talking about drugs and murder and all kind of stupid shit and got bagged up.
Yeah, niggas used to think that they was good on that shit. Niggas was loving that shit.
I used to tell niggas, I'm like, yo, my nigga, that shit gotta go by the FCC, bro. That's the federal fucking government, bro.
They gotta make sure that the technology is shit that they can control.
It's reversed. They can reverse engineer it before it comes out, my nigga.
Yeah. Yep.
So you're not safe with nothing that's electrical, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's why the mob be on some shit like, yo, leave all the shit inside the bar and come outside and they'll be like, yeah, no. Because they know it's like, yo, my nigga, the only way that we could talk and not get recorded is if we're technology free.
Yeah.
Even when they made a call, when they needed to talk they needed to get a message across, they talked, and then the nigga go and walk up across the street and pick a phone booth, boom, and call and make the phone call and talk. That nigga will get bagged up. You know what I'm saying? But you got to prove that's his voice. And he's calling from a payphone in the street.
Yep.
Which is a little harder. You got to take time for you to fucking, what's the word they call that shit? Basically find where that call is going.
Yeah.
Where it's located. So, that's why them niggas would do that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because they were like, yo, this nigga's in the call. Boom, I got some shit I got to talk to tell this nigga. Boom, yo, go to this. Niggas will talk like this. The Raven nightclub, John Gotti's club.
Right.
All them niggas, you see them niggas in front of the thing like this. Yeah, no, because I went over there and I fucking got this kid to pay the fucking money and this dude's gonna think. And the dude was like, yeah, no, I went over there yesterday.
Right.
I sent these dudes over there. They're gonna go fucking whack them or whatever. Boom. Niggas have a whole conversation like this because they had the vans filming them niggas with the cameras, so you can't read their lips
and shit.
And then they make sure that you don't got no fucking wire on you or you don't got no cell phone or nothing.
Yeah.
They was on it. They was like, yo, this is the feds we're fucking with, bro. You gotta be on top of your shit. You gotta go back to the prehistoric days.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing. Like people, we're enslaved by technology, bro.
It does exactly it. It fucking enslaves us.
You go to I'm on my phone 24/7, bro.
Yeah.
24/7. I'm checking my bank account, checking my emails. I'm fucking applying for shit. I'm fucking watching YouTube videos.
Yeah.
I'm this. I gotta call this one. I gotta check the time. What I got scheduled on my phone.
Speaking of which, I've been watching fucking a lot of fucking YouTube shit, the Gravemind videos. You know Gravemind?
Gravemind?
It's like these fucking videos. Shout out to Gravemind. I fuck with them heavy. But they do like these like anime cartoons. Mm-hmm. But what they do is they make them like motivational videos after, like this shit right here, like the power you own. Like you remember this shit? That shit is fucking your higher self. Mm-hmm. It'll be like some shit like, hold on, I'll show this shit. I've been watching this shit a lot, dog. This shit is crazy. So it'd be like the old animes and shit, like they do the old anime cuts.
Oh, but it's like uplifting shit.
Yeah, official. All of them are official. All of them are official. All of them official. Just so you guys can see it real quick.
No, it's on the camera. The camera. That's the monitor.
Right here. Right there.
Just send me the link.
I'll send it to you.
Yeah, send me a link of that. But yeah, nah, man. I like shit. I like shit. Listen, it'd be funny, man. So I've been researching a lot about frequencies.
Yep.
Because a lot of that shit is very fucking interesting, bro. Like a lot of shit, like even Nikola Tesla mentioned frequencies. Like if you want to know the mysteries of the world, learn about frequencies.
Yeah, you got
worked about like 369 and all that shit.
I'd be on it.
And so I was reading into that shit, and even like there's frequencies that are healing frequencies. The music that we hear is 44 hertz. Which is not a good frequency.
444, right? Yeah, and it used to be 432 before.
Yeah. So they talked about like even the music is degrading your.
And 432 is what?
It's a
9.
Yeah. Exactly.
That's why.
So they in the earth harmonics and everything is crazy. Like everything that's supposed to be good for you is of that frequency.
Yeah.
So they changed the frequencies to get people sick, to get people fucked up. So there was a guy that I watched too, that I follow. He was talking about fucking frequencies, and he listens to trance music, not trance music. Cause I think trance music fucks with those frequencies. There's trance music they fuck with that music. Yeah, so they fuck with that. They fuck with that frequency, like the good frequency. Yeah. So his girl jumped in the car and she was like, "Babe, what music do you listen to?" They used to listen to hip hop. He said, "Well, I used to love hip hop and stuff, but I don't listen to it anymore because that's slow. That's bad frequencies. I listen to trance and I listen to this because it's high. It's the good frequencies. Right. So like they're on some shit. He was like, yo, because that shit cures you. Right. The frequencies cure you from inside. That resonance cures you from inside. It activates your cells and all the shit to attack bad cells. It kills bad cells and all. So I was looking into that shit. I'm like, that's just crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying? You could heal yourself with frequencies. Then I started researching more. I started researching how them niggas use frequencies to move things.
That's how they build the pyramids.
Yeah. So then the Tibet monks, they use that shit to move rocks up to a mountain. Like, not even not moving it on the floor. I'm talking about up in the air.
Well, you seen that experiment where they took some salt, right? Mm-hmm. And they were playing the music. Yeah, and they created different fucking symbols and shit with the salt. The salt just started going into like fucking all kinds of shit.
The salt replicated the images that are created with water when you do the same shit that I told you. A Japanese scientist put 3 glasses of water in 3 different rooms. Yeah, and he would go into one room and talk, you know, like, you ugly and I hate you and this. Then he went into another room and he would be like, you're beautiful, this and this and that. Then another room he just neglected. And after, I think it was a month, they put all 3 of those things under a microscope, and the one that he said nice things to had a uniform ice, like a kind of like what that salt created. Right. A nice, beautiful unison symbol. The other one that he talked about was all like crazy, like fucking all fucked up. And the other one just had no shape. It was just kind of like all over, it's free flowing. Right. So they did that study to prove what happens when you abuse a child. You have niggas that are constantly locked up and shit. They had a father that was a drunk. They used to yell at them. They used to beat them. They used to think, you ain't not gonna be shit. And these niggas end up, that shit internally creates a change, an imbalance that creates a negative change in these people. That's why they become career criminals. Right. You know what I'm saying? These could have been, like, a nigga that was a bank robber could have been a doctor. Absolutely. You know what I mean? So now when you look at that shit, it was like, yo, that shit's bugged out because that shit is real. Like, I'm big on that shit. I tell my daughters all the time, like, yo, you can be whatever you want to be. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you put your mind to it, you could be. You're very smart, you're beautiful, this, because that creates a positive. That when you say things, even if they don't react to it, it excites their what's the word I'm looking for? Something in the body, like their electrons and shit. Their energy gets excited. Right. And it heals. It does good things to the body. It's like when somebody compliments you. Damn, you look nice today. That shit it like excites that and makes you feel good. Like, damn, yo, I'm feeling good. I'm looking good and shit. So that's a reality. So the salt is the same thing. The frequency is the same thing. So they have frequencies that you could lay down and go to sleep and you knock out and you go into REM sleep. Right. You know what I mean? Then you got frequencies that you go to sleep, boom, and that shit you fuck up, you wake up, you got a headache, your body feels hurt, your neck hurts, you feel like shit. Yeah. Right? Because you've been listening to the shit the whole night. Yep. Bad frequencies. It's true. You know what I mean? The same way, like Aleister Crowley. That wild motherfucker. That nigga used to fuck with low frequencies. Yeah. Because with those low frequencies, he would do things that were very perverted and dirty and disgusting to be able to stay at a low frequency, because by him staying at a low frequency, he would be able to open portals to talk to demons. They gave him insights on how to do things. Yeah. That's why the Church of Satan was created by the teachings of Aleister Crowley. Right. That by this guy named Anton something, I can't remember. Yeah, that weird dude. Yeah, another weird dude. Like Count Dracula and shit. Like wow. Weird ass nigga. So these all came out from those teachings. You know what I'm saying? From the niggas fucking with Aleister Crowley teachings. Yeah. The Beatles, all the motherfuckers all looked up to this nigga. Fucking Ozzy Osbourne, Black Sabbath, all them fucking dudes all made songs dedicated to this
And
nigga.
but the thing,
Jay-Z.
all of that, all them dudes end up fucked up at the end of their lives. At the very end of their lives, they all fucked up.
Listen, listen. All these groups, all these things that follow demonic based religions end up in fucked up deaths.
Yeah, they do. They end up fucked up.
And
all of them.
And it's crazy because, like, I watched a video of a guy. This was in Russia. In Russia, these excavators were digging into the earth, and they got to the center of the earth, and you could hear people screaming, like burning and torture.
Yep.
Like, ah! And you get like crystal clear, like it's on YouTube and shit.
Some
I'll
shit.
show you the video. I'll show you the video. Shit bugged out. They took that shit to like people who study audio and shit like that to see if this shit was just like a hoax. And they was like, no, this is real. Like this thing belongs to, like, it's been proven that it's real.
Yeah.
They say hell is in the core of the earth. Right? Which is crazy, right? Because they've been saying that for years.
Yeah. We used to always say that shit.
So it's bugged out. So when you think about that shit, that's why they say God is up in the heavens, right? And there's people that have created things trying to be as high to try to get to heaven.
Right.
And God has destroyed them things.
Yeah.
Everything.
Tower of Babel, yeah.
So when you look at this shit, it's like, yo, this shit's bugged out. We call it reptilians. Reptilians are negative beings.
Right.
Low frequency beings. What are demons? Low frequency beings.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? To the point where even people that have been abducted by aliens, they have came back and said, yo, you know, I was saying this, and when they all had one thing in common. When they were released, they said, God, please help me. And boom, they got released. So meaning the beings that they're dealing with are either demons, or they follow the same
kind of religion or like
the
beliefs,
being, or higher being.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Not religion, more like higher being. Because like we could say God, we could say, you know, Messiah, we could say, you know, there's a different religion, there's a million names for God, but it means a higher being. You know what I'm saying? So when you look at that shit, it's just like, yo, damn, it's just bugged out. Like we're talking about what we're dealing with is demons.
Yeah.
These people that are in power, they fuck with them demons.
They do. They drink blood and shit.
Yeah, they fuck with demons. They open portals. They fuck with demons. They're evil.
Yeah.
Even they fuck with skulls and bones, like
all
the fraternity, skulls and bones. All these presidents come from skulls and bones.
Yeah.
What skulls and bones? That signifies death.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? When they fuck with gargoyles and shit. When you go to the fucking Bohemian Cove, they fuck with they got fucking gargoyles and shit. The buildings in New York, all the skyscrapers,
got those demons.
got gargoyles,
got
and
gargoyles
shit.
on them. Yeah, it's true.
You know what I mean? So when you turn about, you fucking with people that are fucking with demonic entities.
With low frequency entities and shit.
This is what we're dealing with. You know what I'm saying?
That's why you know, when Nas made that song, The Sly Fox, you know what I'm saying, he's dealing with the higher form. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? It's deeper than just economic warfare. It's deeper than you know, it's deeper than trans bathrooms. I know we didn't get into that shit, but it's deep. It's basically these people hate God and they hate anybody that loves God. And if you on the side that really loves God, which most of us really do, like even though we drink whatever, but deep down inside, most of us love God. We on the side for God. They at war with us. They at war with us, man. So if you don't know that the enemy's if you got an enemy and you don't understand that this person or this thing doesn't want the best for you, it wants to kill you. You know what I'm saying? You at a disadvantage. So you got to be very, very aware of what's going on. You got to have, you know, you got to have the eye open.
And we're not talking about any certain religion either. Like that, if you believe in a higher being, then you're believing in a God.
Yeah,
like,
they hate you.
We're not talking about Jesus or Jehovah or any of that. We're talking about specifically like you believe in that there's a higher being.
They hate you, man.
You know what I mean? So we're talking about people that are fucking with real dark energy, real dark entities, a lot of shit that's dark. Like these people have a lot of power because they have a lot of secrets. They got access to a lot of these secrets. Like the Vatican is big on a lot of those secrets.
But listen, man, Allahu Akbar, Allah is greater. God is greater. You know what I'm saying? So on that note,
Peace.
till next time,
Till next
OG
week.
Talk.
Y'all take care, and we'll see you next week. Peace.